Nice, huh?
Oh,
You good?
I know. I can't even wait. I hit it, brother.
132?
135.
135. Damn.
It's set up.
No, it's not.
Yeah, I did it.
Now it is.
It's in my waiting room. It's on my phone right here.
You have to do it every time like this.
If you just go live when I have it up.
It doesn't. It pulled up 131, Justin Gaethje, Matt Lopez. Don't tell me how to do my fucking job.
You're out of practice, bro. Fucking out of practice. You come here once a month now. Motherfucker comes in once a
I'm
month.
Hollywood. I'm busy.
Fucking
Listen.
Busy. 70.
you look like Hollywood. That's for damn sure.
That's right, boys.
Literally,
That's
I'd be walking in this bitch with no shirt on.
Why do you have a shirt on?
For sure.
Right.
I can take it
I
off.
mean, it's minus
I
fucking
can take it off.
3 degrees up in this bitch, but
You really should. I get you. I guarantee the viewership's going up.
I mean, we could get some women up in this bitch.
All we have is dudes. It's only people listen to us are dudes. So it's
Oh,
not,
you
not
guys
the
ready?
audience. I'm trying to
let's
bring
do
in here.
this. Let's do this.
I'm sure my wife would appreciate it. She's probably tuning in.
And my daughters too. They're gonna watch.
I can sense your apprehension.
What up? We back on this Friday night. Cold ass Friday night. And we got a full house. We got Skinny Coats back in the building.
Yeah, I missed him.
Fucking
Dude makes this show.
Mr. 75 Hard over here.
75 hardest.
And
Super hard.
fucking your grinder must fucking went up.
Dude, it's blown up, dude.
We got Tomas running the cameras, shooting photos, partaking in a little fucking cigar action. We all smoking a little cigar tonight. It's all smoky up in here. Tonight's guests, man, I want to say they have been, ever since I moved here in Colorado, they have been guys that I've known for a long time. And I've known that if I ever needed anything, all I had to do is just call them up and ask them. And these guys are just more than friends to me. They're just guys that I've always looked up to. Andrew Scripter, Matt Collett, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Luke.
Oh, what a treat! What a treat!
Holy cow, man.
Yeah, man, it's we have fun. Don't worry.
You guys made it. Congratulations.
Yeah, made it. You guys, I mean, let's just break it down here. What's the business called, real quick?
It's the Collett and Scripter Group. We're in the mortgage business.
So let's just say after this, your shit, you're gonna be. I just want a contract right now. I don't know, at least 25%.
Done.
So
Done. Your shit is done 50.
Damn.
I'll take the 25.
Oh, anyways, no, I'm just saying, hey, listen, we'll get into that because there's some questions that I got to know about it. But like, here's the thing, like, you know, when people are like, oh man, who are these guys? You know, are they outdoorsmen or whatever? It doesn't matter because you know why? You're my people. You know why? You're my people. And guess what? You'll fucking jab the fuck out of these motherfuckers. So we got Matt, a wrestler.
that's right.
We won't hate him because he's a Michigan fucking State fan, but when we got Andrew here, Andy, I call him Andy, but you know, Andy's been with me boxing. Oh, shit, when did you start? 2008, 2007.
Yeah, first fight 2008.
2008. And what's funny is we just put 2 and 2 together. Skinny Cody and you fought on the same card.
We both beat the shit out of our dudes, too.
Yeah, we did.
Oh, dude. Everybody was, like, shouting our names after and, like, wanted to carry us around the ring and shit.
And you were like 9. You were like 9 in your first fight, and I was like 40.
Yeah, he was like, how old were you then, Cody?
Oh, man. How long ago was that?
16? You 16?
That's in
You were probably, it was what, 2008?
2008? What year is it
14
now?
years ago.
Fuck, dude. 24?
24, dude.
23, 24, yeah.
Yeah. And you were, how old were you?
I was like 40.
Probably 40. So you took your first bout with LA Boxing. It was because I was the head trainer there. And was Salas part of that yet?
Yeah, he was right.
Yeah, because I didn't know if he was hired in yet. Because when I first met Salas back in the day, I've known him because he fought before, but he was working at Bar Louie. Remember that bar
right.
down the street there?
Yeah, of course.
He was bar back in there, and I walk in there with somebody. You need that?
I got it.
And I said, what the fuck are you doing here? He's like, I'm working here. I'm like, are you fighting still or anything? And he's all like, I want to, but I can't afford it. I was like, dude, I'll get you a job. You know? He goes, for real? I mean, you ain't going to make a whole lot of more money than bar backing, but you'll be in the gym and see some pussy. Of course, the bar, you know, is probably pretty good for that too. But
He never had a problem
Yeah,
with
you
that.
guys were clean enough at that time, for sure.
you know, it was a great time at the time to be a trainer. And, you know, and then that's how he got over to LA Boxing. And now look at him tonight, coaching Archie, Bellator fight.
Wild, man.
Right? Nuts.
Wait,
Impressive.
that's when you brought him. He wasn't working at LA Boxing at the time. Wow. Because when we came,
I brought
in there,
everybody over. Cody Donovan. I got everybody jobs.
Yeah, that LA Boxing was stacked, man. Like walking into that place,
That was the
like,
best fucking shit ever.
I mean, it was legit. I remember walking into that place the first time with Andy, and we just went to Dick's Sporting Goods and bought boxing gloves and just started hitting each other. And you guys were watching us, and you guys were like laughing. We're like, we like these guys, you know? The fact that they're just going after it.
Well, Kyle, Cody's brother, was there. He was coming in. He was a correctional officer at the time.
Wait, Kyle Nelson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that's your brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all
Crazy,
had
right?
y'all had pictures of yourselves on the
wall, yeah.
Like
I didn't. They put him up, you know. I mean, kind of a big deal, you know.
it was me and Collett in your class and 17 other soccer moms.
It was a great time.
Yeah, but I was legit because he was an all-state wrestler.
Yep.
So I could walk around with him and I'm like, yeah, we're together. Me and him.
It was weird.
I mean, not together.
but that's how we took it as.
Yeah. No. Well, I mean, you know, when we went there, we went there during lunch, you know, and I had to go back, of course, to the bank. And Andy, you know, I get it now being almost 40, you know, that you go work out, you sweat a ton, you know, you got to shower. You know, I was like 23 at the time, and I'm like, I'll just go back to the office, whatever, it's fine. But Andy insisted that we would go shower, and there was just that one little shower.
You got to.
And he'd like, get in there, Matt, like, we'll get the water, and you just jump in, I'll jump in. Well, I'm like, whatever, right? I was on the, you know, not freak me out, right? But I knew that you guys are all watching us.
I didn't give
like
a fuck.
trick.
Oh no, I didn't give a fuck. If I'm
Oh.
packing what Matt's packing, I don't give a fuck where I'm walking into.
Maybe that's why Andy wanted to.
Fast forward 1 year, remember, Luke comes up to us, hey, man, how long you guys been together? And I didn't even
You
cross
guys
my
are.
mind.
You guys have been together. You guys are like. Well, now it's funny because we can talk about it. But even if you guys are not gay. Let's just get that out straight. Okay, you guys are not gay.
Right.
Nothing wrong with that. But for the longest time, I was like,
Oh, we've been together for a year at the time. Like,
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty
coming
solid.
together.
Things
You
are pretty
know,
solid.
I'm a Nebraska boy, right? Like I never seen anything. And like I was like, well,
It took us about 10 minutes before I stopped. Wait, whoa. What do you mean together? Okay. Well, you know, together. Like you thought I was a groomer. You know, I had the salt and pepper. I'm 40
It
with
sure
the 20
looked like
with
it.
the good looking 23-year-old dude. You know, we
Yeah,
jumping into
I
the
did.
shower.
I was like, oh shit.
It all dawned
Who's
on
giving
me.
it? Who's giving it? Who's taking it? That's what I want to know.
Well, you were nice about
Oh no, it was never like that. It's a funny joke now,
Hilarious.
but I never thought about it like honestly like that. You know what I did like? You guys were so consistent, and when you guys came to the gym and you guys would just come in, put it on, you know, it was just you guys were just good people at the time, and when you said, "Fuck, I want to do it. I want to box," you went from LA Boxing fight night, fighting a little smoker is what it was, to amateur, state amateur, Golden Gloves, to fighting on real fucking boxing cards and young fucking dudes that you would beat the fuck out of all these young whippersnappers. Andy, I had a blast coaching you. Like honestly, like
it. Very coachable. Not talented, but coachable.
this is one thing I will say. I believe that you hired the right coach. No,
That's for sure, man.
No, I'm telling you, because you worked with Sal's for a long time. You worked with me. I mean, but you would just always come to the gym. You two would always go in the gym and,
Well,
and
hold on.
just do it.
Let's not finish with the accolades. First of all, 2 USA Boxing National Championships in the Masters division.
Yes,
so
you
what
were.
that means is, if you're an amateur boxer and you're over the age of 50, I can pretty much fuck you up. Okay,
Facts.
facts.
And I'm gonna lower that 50 mark now because I'm 42 now.
Talk to me in 8 years.
I'm 42. I'll be
I
42
will
at the end
fuck
of this
you up
month.
in 8 years. But I'm saying you have to be an amateur. Okay, I'm excluding
That's
wrestlers.
what I'm saying.
I'm excluding kickboxers. I'm excluding any professional athlete whatsoever. Okay, mainly non-athletic 50 plus. I will fuck you up.
I'm gonna
Anybody.
lower that. I'm just gonna say I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say 40. You're fucking even some 30-year-olds nowadays. Fuck. You look at you look at a
Liberals.
guy like Cody.
Oh, dude, no,
You know what I mean?
no, I'm in great shape. I go for days right now. I'm good.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
I mean, abs never fucking did.
Hey,
Did we
hey.
ever have abs, Andy? When we right?
Hey,
Fuck
I still
no.
don't.
Keep running your mouth, Lucas. You'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? All muscles do is get you fucked up.
That's true. If you see the guys that are all jacked that go into the ring, the amateur guys.
Yeah.
They
There was a
always
couple
impress.
you fought too, and I was like, oh fuck, what'd I get him into?
Even Uncle Nasty, my first fight. The guy
Oh,
was
yeah.
6'4", lanky, one
remember
eye.
that, Cody?
You know,
I remember. Yeah,
Because he was
Hockey
out of
player?
the Littleton. No, he was Uncle Nasty, the radio show
yeah.
guy.
yeah, he smoked a joint with us out in the parking lot.
Did he?
afterwards, yeah.
he was kind of tough though, man.
No, he was good. He was undefeated.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh yeah, we won the trophy. We
course
took
we did.
everybody down.
Yeah.
Well, I think, before that first fight, Justin, you and myself, I think we were all worried that, Andy never been in a fight in his life. And, he played tennis in college and he was a pretty good athlete. But,
Well, let's back that up. He played tennis.
Yeah.
So when he stepped in the boxing ring, he became an athlete then.
That's right. Well, I was a little worried because I was mainly I was just like, sweet, I get to work out during the day instead of when I go home, and so
Right.
and I get to punch my boss in the face who doesn't love
Yeah, like that, right?
I mean,
Exactly.
awesome situation. But then when he took the fight against Uncle Nasty, and I was just like, oh God, if he gets smoked, I might get fired. He may not retain us, and this is.
It could be
on
bad.
the line.
It
A
could be
lot's on
bad,
the line,
yeah.
right? And so we, we all were up there the week leading up to that fight, and we took it seriously. He put in the work and he whooped the guy's ass, man.
It was honestly an eye opener for me. Like that's when I knew I wanted to take in more coaching. Was guys like you, guys like Cody. And now look at me now. I'm still doing it after I retired from the game. Because like when you guys came in, I was just I think I was still just in the UFC.
Yeah, we were still
Just
fighting.
maybe just got into the UFC, and then I started fighting international after that when they released me. But then my transition from retirement to coaching was nothing. I didn't even it went right to coaching. I didn't even feel like I missed fighting at the time because I just jump in with the guys and get it in, and I would do it with you guys nonstop.
Yeah.
How many fights did you end up having?
I promised my wife that I would only fight until I lost, and I went 12 fights.
It was 12.
I lost the 12th fight to a split decision.
It was a Mexican dude, wasn't it?
No, it was a black kid, and
Yeah. I do remember that.
That shady promoter. He said, "I got to fight for you." The guy's 35 years old. He's kind of overweight. I showed up for weigh-ins. First time I saw the guy, 6'4", looked like Muhammad Ali. Had the fro and had a little twinkle in his eye.
And you're like,
Fastest.
fuck.
Right. But getting back to Matt and I really quick. So I hired this guy out of college, and he needed a mentor business-wise, but I needed somebody to work out with, play tennis. We had no idea that it was going to evolve into. I didn't know he was an all-state wrestler until like after I hired him.
Oh, really?
Turns out the guy sitting next to me also has his black belt in street fighting.
Yeah.
I did. The guy used to
Most
show up to
wrestlers do.
work. Okay.
Most wrestlers do.
I mean, I'm a church going softy, and this young guy would come come back on a Monday morning, and his knuckles would be all bloody. And I'd be, what happened? Oh, I fell. Oh, man, that's a terrible way to fall on your knuckles like that. How did that happen? Oh, next weekend, black eye. What happened? Oh, I hit my thing. Like, it took me, I'm slow on the uptick. It took me about 3 months to realize, wait a minute. You're a fucking badass.
You're fucking. Nobody talks about Fight Club, Andy.
Nobody talks about Fight Club.
I thought I was pretty tough, and then you walk into the Grudge, and then you realize, oh man, there's a different level of people out there.
Yeah. You're like, God, I don't want to run into any of these guys, right?
Well, you know who it was? It was actually LT first. I was like,
that was his first fight too, by the way.
Yep. Oh shit,
it
that's
was
right.
his first fight.
Yeah.
I'm thinking this guy's pretty slick.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. And I was at a wrestling practice with LT, and I, had a background in wrestling. I was just kicking his ass.
Yeah, because you wrestled,
and he didn't.
He didn't just wrestle.
He just waited until I got tired, man. And like he was in such great shape that he just then after 50 minutes I couldn't stand up anymore.
Yeah.
He just worked me so bad. And like same thing with Dwayne was still in there, and he was pissed because I was a better wrestler. And he once it switched to submission wrestling, he pointed at me and I was like, it's about to come back around, man. And it was,
Dwayne Bang.
Because your wrestling skills only go so far, to guys who've seen it before and then can just choke you out or give you a neck crank that's gonna, make you think twice about.
That's what he did to you?
Oh yeah, for sure. It was fun, man. It was a lot of fun getting in there with those. I mean, that's that. I thought I was tough, I mean,
you were tough.
Yeah,
not world class tough, maybe.
That was one of the most stacked gyms that you could train in.
It was Grudge at the time, and I mean. Here's the thing, people don't realize, it's not like an everyday gym. People go in there and then, you're going to start. I mean, you roll with Dwayne Ludwig for once. Yeah, he wasn't known for his wrestling, but he knows enough. He should be in the Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah, and he's
you know what I mean? He knows.
Competitive dude too, and a guy that did not, didn't matter that he knew I was a little bit better in wrestling than him. He was. Pissed him off, man. And he wanted to get it back, and
he's competitive. Yeah, it's all,
Absolutely.
and that's what a wrestler
mentality.
is.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why I said coming back to Andy, when he said he wants to start fighting, on a real professional base, I trained you like a professional, and you took it like a professional. You would come in and you put the work in, and I'm telling you, man, you would come in and you would spar with all the pros. You would. And that's when I knew you were good. When it was time to fight anybody, I was like, okay.
Right.
It just, sometimes on some Saturdays you come in and some guys were just peaking a little bit before you. The competitive would come out and you'd be like, fuck, I'm throwing hard, and you get pissed. But that's what I said. Every fighter gets that. You know what I mean? And when you said you were to show up on Saturdays and Saturdays was hard sparring, okay, let's go. And you did it, and you fucking boxed, and I'm telling you, you surprised the fuck out of more people than you think.
Yeah.
And
I'm still surprising people.
Are you?
No.
You got to pop it?
No, I'll tell you, that's absolutely correct, Luke. I mean, Andy, when I first punched him in the face, I can still see his reaction, right? And
his eyes watering,
yeah,
shit.
and his eyes started watering, and
And
it's
he had
this
a little shit-eating grin on it. He's like, yeah.
and it's that moment where it's that fight or flight, and it's that decision, and I'm like, what's it gonna be, And I saw him kind of looking for a way out, and then he just kind of overcame it, and I was like, I like this guy, and we've been working together ever since, and
So
yeah.
let me ask you this real quick. How long have you guys known each other then?
I hired him in 2007, 1 month after he graduated from Leeds School of Business, CU.
Oh, no shit.
His dad and I were close. He asked me to if I could do him a favor. I got a son right out of school. Maybe you could do me a favor and interview him. I interviewed the guy, and he kind of impressive, man. Dad said he was a wrestler, but didn't say. I'm like, I can be tough on this guy. In this world we live in with all the PC, I'm not a particularly PC kind of person.
Yeah.
If you're a wrestler, I'm pretty sure I can be tough on you, right?
100%.
You've handled it, right? And 15 years later, now we're business partners.
But here's what I'm saying. I'm not going to toot so hard on wrestlers fucking deal because there's some piece of shit wrestlers out there.
for sure.
But I know just a few. Okay, there's like maybe a handful of wrestlers that I know that are piece of shit.
Yeah.
But there's a whole fucking storage building full of great wrestlers that have been on the wrestling mat, and they just, I'm telling you, man, like, you know, what was it? Gable said it the best. If you wrestled, everything else is easy in life. And I think that's what makes a good employer.
Oh, yeah. Your character gets molded on the mat, getting beat up every day.
Yeah, and but not only that, but if you got like, let's just say, if Andy, you know, I've known Andy for, how long have we known each other now?
About the same time, 15 years.
Yeah, 15 years now. And I have known Andy to know nothing but just love the guy. Just probably just like you, Matt, right? But there's a side of Andy that he can be like an asshole, right?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's just it.
Yeah.
And but that's what you need to be
Well, yeah,
successful
you know-
in life and have a business, and you can't be a pushover and you can't do this. I'm just saying, he has probably said some things to you and been on your ass a little bit, and you were just like, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Where, you know, sometimes if that was a fucking basketball player, he might fucking say,
Yeah.
I got to go talk to HR.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
it's
I
happened.
mean, that
Many
is it.
times.
And I'm not saying basketball players, but, you know, wrestlers versus basketball players.
Let's be
I'm going
honest.
to take a wrestler over.
Or tennis players or golfers or whatever. What's that? What did you say, Matt? Like, if you really care about someone, you're not always nice to them.
No, I mean, you don't tell them what they want to hear.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
it.
I mean,
That's
that is.
it.
I mean, so many people in life think that being nice to someone, being good to somebody, is telling them what they want to hear, and that's actually
The worst.
the worst thing for most people.
Yeah.
You know, because
If I can't be blunt to my
Right.
friends,
right,
like if I can't
Yeah.
say, if
Yeah.
Cody and I can't, and me and him had a conversation today, and then we didn't really get into it. And like I listened to him, but I was on a total different wavelength. Like I thought everything was peachy, and well, it wasn't. Well, guess what? I got your back, dog. You know what I mean? Like, tell me, come front. Like I'm not like, what's going on? And but
yeah, and it's something I think that is being, I don't know. I mean, I feel like an old timer saying this, but like it's becoming more lost in just you know, tough love to me is you know, I grew up a wrestler, so my high school wrestling coach was a hard ass from Iowa, and he grew up with Dan Gable, and so we would go to the Iowa wrestling camps in the summer, and you know, it was not like you get a hug type of world, you know, and like that's okay, you know, that was the world that we lived in, and we had a good wrestling team, and you know, I remember the coach didn't even know my name, you know,
Yeah.
and then I made varsity, and then he started screaming at me. And it was the coolest feeling, because once he started screaming at me, I'm like, oh, he does care about me. You know, like,
yeah, he knows you
right?
exist, and
Yeah,
he's like, oh
and-
shit.
right, exactly. And it was like, you know what, he didn't even care about, he didn't even know who I was before that. But once I put in the work and actually got to the level where I could compete and get to varsity and be on the team, he cared about me by telling me what I was fucking doing wrong. And you know, you need to hear what you're doing wrong in order to start doing things right. You know?
Absolutely.
And so Andy was the same way, you know. I mean, he was tough love, you know, and so he would, if I did fuck something up, I remember I printed up some documents for some closing paperwork, and I printed it up on 8x11, and it was a legal paperwork, and so it cut off like half the pages, and the clients came in to sign, and in front of the clients and everything, he's just like, damn it, Matt, you're not allowed to print on legal size paper for the rest of the time you work for me. And still, like 5-6 years later, that was like the first few months that I started there. 6 years later, I was still only printing in legal size
Hey,
print,
do you
paper.
Do you know, I don't know if I ever told you this, do you know how many people I hired and fired? I got in the business in 1996 and hired you in 2007, so we're talking 9 years. I once counted how many people I hired and fired before you.
It's probably a
Really?
lot, man.
You want to know the number? I got the number.
How many?
40.
Holy shit.
40 people in 9 years.
Holy fuck.
So when I heard, hey, man, I can try something different. This guy's a wrestler. I'm over under when I hired you was probably 6 months. Now, Matt comes from a lineage of engineers, though. So he's got the toughness and the brains. I mean, his mom was a calculus teacher, and his dad is an engineer by trade, like former CEO. So he's got good genes, like,
Yeah.
and the toughness and the brains. Like, so that's a great mix in sales.
Well, you know, I also had
Right.
parents that, you know, when I got home, you know, they're not feeling sorry for me. You know, it wasn't like, oh, my boss is mean to me, you know? It's like, actually go fucking figure it out, you know? He was probably mean to you for a reason.
Well,
you know?
it's adulting, right? And parenting at the same time, and you know, getting you ready for life. Because here's the thing, I'm telling you right now, life is not fair. The older I get,
That's what Matt says all the time.
the older I get, the thing I've realized the most is time doesn't stop for nobody, and life sometimes fucking sucks.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, when life sucks sometimes, it brings out the best in some people. And me personally, I'm going to say I was a wrestler because I wrestled, and I'm willing to face that when that time sucks. I'm like, okay, what do we got to do to change this?
Yeah.
You know, like, I'm not going to sit and cry about it. I mean, I got to fucking fix things. You know what I mean? Like, it's always weird. Like, I meet a lot of people, especially doing the podcast now, and we just talk about different things, and like what I always get intrigued in is like how people react or respond to different situations and stuff. And I always find out, like, you know, not saying, you know, some people that are I don't know, I don't even want to say a little bit of a softie versus a guy like, fuck it, let's go. You know what I mean? Like, fuck it, you know, which I am. I'm a guy that says, fuck it, I'll figure it out as I go. Right. And kind of like this podcast is just like, fuck it, I don't know what I'm doing, but fuck it, let's go. Right. Like, I will figure it out as I go.
And you're almost 150 episodes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like, I'm still trying to figure shit out. Right. And, but it's, you know, some people got to have a plan and a business plan, which is nothing against that. I mean, they're way more successful than me, right? You guys are in a business where you guys can't fuck up. I mean, you got to be on point, know where people's you're good with numbers, and you guys got to know where, you know, hey, can you get approved for this? Can I help you get approved for this? And what I'm going with this is, you know, a guy like me, you know, let's just say fighters, period. Unless you're the Justin Gaethje, Kamaru Usmans that come in, and even then, before that, they started getting their fucking, you know, $100,000 checks and $1 million checks, they were the broke ass fighters. Like, pretty much all of us. Like, everybody that thinks they want to be a fighter until they start doing it for a while, and they're like, fuck, this sucks. I hate fucking fighting, right? And it's just so weird, right? Yeah. But at the same time, you know, people ask me, like, would I ever change anything? And I said, fuck no. I wouldn't change anything. Never. I mean, there's times where I think I wish I would have done some different choices at certain things, you know what I mean? Sure. But as far as fighting goes, dude, I'm so glad. It's brought me, look where it's meant. I met you guys from it. It's got me to the show where I'm at now. Sure. Got to travel the world, you know, and where I'm going with this whole thing is, you know, you guys have done something in your life where you wrestled, you were obviously a tennis player, went there and did that to get where you're at now. And you've been with this guy for what, 10 years now? 15 years. And you said you fired so many people before him. It takes a lot of people to realize, like, how hard it is to fire those 40 people. Yeah. It's hard to fire people.
There's many different ways to fire someone.
Yeah, it is. And it's hard.
Sometimes they don't show up. Sometimes you tell them, get the fuck out. Sometimes you have a decent discussion. Hey, maybe this isn't the right place for you. I mean, the full spectrum. Maybe they volunteer. You know, when I say fire, I meant 40 people came and went.
Yeah.
Not necessarily that I fired
you gotta fucking
people.
give them the can,
because
right?
it's commission only sales. Yeah. Is
it's tough.
It's very tough, and to do that in and out for decades, you know, that hones your character, right?
I mean, I think hunters can relate to that. You know, this is a eat what you kill type of business. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you're not always successful,
right? And if you don't wake up thinking it is on you and only you every single day, then, like, you're not going to survive. You're not going to be able to compete against guys like Andy and I who get up every single day. And, you know,
It's what you do.
Grind.
Yeah.
Grind.
Yeah, it's what you do. You guys find a way and make the shit happen, right? And that's why I think when you started fighting, I knew your little background. I knew you were a fucking grinder and you fucking had to put in the work. I'm gonna tell you, man, when you started coming out Saturday mornings, I was like, oh, let's go. We're going with it. Because I'm telling you right now, Saturday morning sparring, when we'd spar, it was a fucking, I would say it's harder than fights. I'm telling you, spar. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
You're dead ass tired. You know how many rounds you got to do?
Hey, you know who was the first person that I sparred on Saturday mornings? I'll never forget it.
Who?
Pat Barry. Pat Barry. And he hit me with a liver punch, and it dropped me. And I was like, I was crawling off the mat, and he was smiling. And Trevor said, "Hey, man, what are you doing? The round ain't over. Get up.
in there.
Get up." Within 1 second of standing up, he fucking went for the liver. What an asshole. Like a second time. Luckily, I dropped my elbow and caught it. But, I mean, 2 shots to the liver, I'd be pissing blood for a month. Pat Barry. Okay,
Yeah.
do you remember Pat Barry in the day?
Oh, yeah.
And his overhand?
Oh, even now, he still has it. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
my
Like,
God.
it's
Did
not.
you guys just hear that, right? Like this guy went from just
LA boxing
never
bo-
never being punched in the face in his life to sparring Pat Barry
Yep.
and Gaethje and all these guys, Gertz and all. Like Tyler Stanson would
Yep,
loved
remember
it.
Tyler? Tyler was
Oh, yeah,
he was tall and lanky just like
Yeah,
you.
and I feel like I want to talk about this because it's something I've thought about for years on end. I feel like you put me in the ring with him one time and you told him, fucking take this guy down. Because that guy had a meanness to him that I'd never seen. When he punched, it was like was like a sting.
Yep.
It was
He
like,
knew how to roll his punches,
Oh.
and he knew how to throw his shots.
yeah, and
he
I
had
was
power, man.
finally you threw the towel in after like maybe 2 rounds, and I was bleeding everywhere. And I'm a bleeder.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like a stuck pig, and it was disgusting, right? And afterwards, he came up to me. He said, "Hey, man, I want to tell you something. You know, the reason why I was so hard on you is because you kept talking in the ring. Hey, I got this, no problem. No, like have a little more humility when you fight someone like me, or I'm going to keep bringing it. Okay, no disrespect. I'm not. I like you, kid." You know, I'm 10 years older than him, and he was treating me like a child almost. Like, hey, hang in there, buddy. You took it like a man. But I'm just telling you, like, don't talk shit in the ring to your elder. I learned a valuable lesson. Keep my mouth shut, you know, or the beating will continue.
Yep.
Right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
God, he's a man amongst men, that guy.
Yeah.
What's he doing now?
He's in Kansas. He's back to Kansas. He went
He's
back
got a
to
gym, doesn't he?
Yeah, he runs the helps, or I don't know if he owns it or what, but
He's it's the tall,
yeah,
lanky guy.
he's good. He was great, man. Strikeforce fighter.
39 wins. Or
Yeah, he
something
had
like
a lot
that.
of wins. He was a great fighter, great dude. That's one dude that me and him always saw eye to eye and never had issues, and it was cool,
He
man.
wasn't the type to really kind of
Nah,
fluff things.
No, he'd rather step away and just be like, "You all deal with that shit. I'm out." Yeah, which is good, you know. I would say, out of all those fights, Andy, there wasn't one that sticks out more than the other. It's so funny because you get this Facebook and you get these memory time hop pops up, and it's so funny because I think one just popped up like 8 years ago, and it popped up, and I'm like, God damn, it seemed like it was yesterday, right? Putting the belt around you, holding the belt, and like to me, like that's what what it's all about. Like anybody can do anything they want if you really want to fucking put their mind to it.
Hey, let me just tell you, as your pupil, okay, never having been in the ring before,
Right.
and you're saying, hey, trust, Hayes in the barn, trust your skills and your sparring. You ain't nobody you're going to face in the amateur ring in
Promise
the Masters division is going to be tougher than Pat Barry.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got this, all right? And then to translate that in my first 2 fights were first round knockouts.
Yeah.
And it's like a surreal experience.
And it was you looked so much better than you outclassed them. You made them look really, really fucking horrible. So I was like, oh fuck, who is this guy? Right? Yeah. Like it was cool. Like we went all the way to Kansas. Remember we went to Kansas?
Oh, it was a joke. I cut through that class like butter. One of the guys said, "Hey man, listen, I don't really appreciate like boxing is a gentleman's sport, and you fight with rage." I'm like, "Hey man, did I do something wrong?" Because I knocked him out in the first round, and he was like, you're like, fuck that guy. You fight with rage. You fight angry. Boxing ain't a gentleman's sport.
Here's the thing, man. If you go into the ring thinking you got to take care of that person. I mean, there's a time and a place for that. That's what the ref's job is to do.
Yeah, it's not my job. That's right. It's
It's
a ref's
the
job.
ref's job to do to fucking take care of that fighter. Your job is to pose your will on that opponent,
Yeah.
and that's what I train.
In my division, thanks to you.
Well,
Andy was on a mission, man. There was a time period where I was in the office, and he was at the gym for 3 hours.
I know.
You know?
Believe me, I know.
And I'm calling him like, Andy, come back to work, man. You're gonna get fired, bro. You know? Like he was on a mission. I mean, look at these tattoos right there. You know, I mean, that's another story in and of itself, man. Like
It was crazy because there was probably halfway through it, his training. About halfway through his, 12 fights. So we'll say like about 7, about 8. He was fucking starting to get the attitude, and I was like, oh, fuck, what did I create? Right, like this fucking guy. He's becoming a monster, right?
Yeah.
And which I loved, right? Like, I mean, if you
Is that about the time that you put me in with Tyler, though?
no,
It was a little later than that.
it was later. It was after that, and I mean, you got to realize, like, this is times when you guys even came to me when I went to True Fit. We were at True Fit for a
that's
while.
right.
Remember that Cinero's gym
Yep.
there, and you literally would come in the gym and be like, "Let's go. I want to let's me and you box," and we would spar. And there was times where I would have to fucking hit this guy like he was the enemy
yeah,
because he would fucking hit me with his jab.
yeah.
I would show him something like a double jab, stiff arm in the face, then bam, he goes to the cross. Shit that out. Like, you can't be hitting me with my own shit, motherfucker.
Dude.
You know what I mean? Because he has that reach, and he was getting quick, and he started to move. And but there was times where I was just like, we would have to go, and I'd have to hit him hard, and he'd hit me back, and it was a fine line where the friendship kind of was put outside the ropes, and we would go at it because there was times where we would just go in there and just fucking go, and it was something that I loved about him because after that we'd be like, fuck,
Yeah.
when are we training again? He would say that immediately after that. When are we gonna do it again?
Yep.
What's Wednesday look like? You know what I mean? And it was something that it's not always. I mean, I've trained a lot of guys, a lot of fucking people. I mean, and I've had
How
a lot
many
of
people
guys.
would you say you've trained?
Ah, man,
Hundreds.
hundreds.
And, and like the who's who. Of
I've trained in some, who's
From
and
the
I've
full
trained,
spectrum.
and I've trained people that let's say people that just come in and want to get in shape, right? That done it, and then I've gotten some young cats come in and say, I want to be the next McGregor. I want to be the Justin Gaethje. Okay. Go hit the bag over there. Okay? Go over there, hit the bag. Get away from me. And it's just funny. But at the time, Andy, like when I started coaching you, I needed the job, I needed the money. You wanted to pay private lessons, you wanted to take training to another level, and you paid for the training. And
Don't most people?
No.
yeah, you would think, right? You would fucking think, right? But that's what I'm saying is, like, you were a man of your word, head on your shoulder, more responsible, I should say, like, right? Like, it was crazy, and there was times where you would be like, hey, can I bring Collett and do two of us at the time? Yeah, you could do whatever the fuck you want. You're a paying customer.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what you do.
I
You
know
want to bring
it was so great for me too, man, because like, I was at an age, where I was like, dude, I didn't have the money to pay for private
Yeah,
training.
it
like
was
that.
different, right? Yeah.
And I looked up to you guys, still do, and I wanted to get that. I mean, I was a wrestler, and striking is just, I obviously knew nothing about that, and so going in there and getting to hold pads and
Well, you didn't know nothing about sober striking,
yeah,
but
Well,
at bar you could
And
strike.
The thing is, it's different. A bar fight
it just
versus a fucking, oh, wait, we
power
can fight
double,
3 minutes a round, let alone 5 minutes a round?
Right,
Like,
and
what
he's
the fuck?
6'3", man. Like, I don't know if you can see how tall he is. He's 6'3", man. He's got a long reach, and it's just like, whew, like how do you, how do you learn how to get around some of that stuff. And I mean, you had such slick combos too that you're showing us that, I mean, just walked people right into stuff. And it was an art form that you just couldn't get enough of. And Andy got the bug big time and, you know, got the tattoo. I mean, I got to tell that.
Well, hold on for a second. I want to go back to, so I would train with Luke for 2 or 3 weeks and then bring you in to see my work. And
he wanted to see.
Oh, yeah.
He wanted to test to
yeah.
see if if what I'm showing, hey, if I pay for this shit, I want to see if this shit works.
Yeah.
And then you would be the guinea pig.
That's right. And you know
and
what?
He would still fuck me
Swear
up.
to God. Swear to God. Would you not?
Oh,
Would he not?
that's exactly right. You know, and I mean, I guess I
Poor
was all
man
right
just
with-
puts the gloves on and goes in there, no headgear. Okay, let's go, boss. And I'd have years and years of training, and he would still slip in that left hook.
Well, you know what it was. What I think that is. Maybe you can tell me actually because you were watching it. But you know, I have a brother, an older brother who's 11 months older than me, and like even when I'm like at the height of my wrestling, he could still pull some moves on me, and he still has that big brother thing over me in a lot of ways, right? And so with Andy and I mean, because like I had a background in just wrestling and just
street
been
fighting.
in fights before in my
Toughness.
life, and toughness. I was like in my head, and like there's no way he's gonna big brother me. I'm gonna big brother him. You know, like I didn't, and probably what it was is that I made it dirty every time because like once he get me, I get so angry, man, and just like make it into a little bit of a brawl.
Yep.
Because I'm
You
like,
had to make it into a street fight.
Yeah, and you know that's I had to. It was the only way I could win because if I just sat there and let him just pick me apart with his jab and his reach, man. Like
I mean, what kind of employee? Okay, his boss outweighs him by 40 pounds, 6'3", 240 versus 6'1", 170. He's getting trained by world-class fighters, and then every 3 weeks, randomly, the boss has come in and spar me.
Yeah.
Think about that. And by the way, you know, we had to go back to work after this. Okay, so and the guy did it for years.
You did it for years, a lot of years. I remember. We're like, hey, well, maybe we should bring in Collett. He's like, perfect. Let's call. I said, let's do 6 training sessions. On the 7th one, we'll call in and we'll do it like a fight. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
Man,
Andy was always strategic
Sure
about
shit,
that.
dude. He would show up and he would do it out of shape sometimes.
Yeah,
And you'd be like,
so out of
fuck.
shape, man.
And, and he would always test to see if his fucking combos
And
were
in
going to work.
fairness, I'm like, hey, man, you can't take me to the ground. You can't kick me. Okay, this is boxing rules. Okay, well, you take away, 9/10 of the fighting dimensions, and then I can hang with anybody.
Well, you were a great boxer.
You
Andy.
put in the work, man. You were there a lot.
You were a great
You've
boxer.
been talking way too much about me. What else are we gonna talk about?
Well, there's a
Our
lot, but I'm
children,
going to tell you right
the
now,
economy,
real quick.
religion. I got it all, man. All up here.
Listen, Jonas.
That's right. Oh, you remember his alter ego.
Oh, dude, I know. That was
His
like,
alter ego.
he was like, you remember something on Irene? And when he had that other fucking guy come out of him, that was him, dude, in the fight. He would be like, a couple weeks before camp, he'd be like, you will address me as Jonas.
Yeah. He would turn his hat around.
I had
I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? He's talking third person now to himself.
Totally. Oh. Well, was your grandfather a boxer?
yeah, Big Red was his name.
So you,
Poster
you channeled him,
in
man.
the 1920s.
Well, and
Oh
in my
yeah,
jeans.
dude! I heard it all. Like it was the best.
Well, and we're not gonna-
We'd get him on the treadmill, and then bam, he'd spill his guts about it, and he would look at me. He'd stop. His feet would hop off the treadmill and let it run. Look at me. I'm being serious.
Okay.
You want to stay on my mind? You want to be in my corner? Like, you will address me as Jonas. I'm like, okay, Jonas. And then, like, in the middle of the fucking round, I'm like, Andy, what? He look at me back in the eye, and I'm like, oh, fuck. My bad, Jonas.
Okay, well, let me just put a little perspective for the viewers here, okay? So my birth name was Jonas. So until I was 4 years old, my name was Jonas. My mom got married, and they changed my name to Andrew. And I often ask my mom, hey, how did a 4-year-old? I mean, how old's your son?
Almost 3.
Okay, and imagine changing his name a year from now. How did you do it, Mom? It's a little awkward. I've never heard of someone changing their name.
Yeah.
Maybe if you convert to Islam or something.
Yeah.
But she's like, well, it was very simple. I just called you Jonas Andrew for 6 months, and then I dropped to Jonas. And I don't have any memory of being called Jonas, but it does trigger something carnally, subconsciously in me.
Because it's a
Jonas.
better fight name. It's a better fighter
my
name,
birth name
Jonas
was
Kelly.
Jonas Kelly, and I go by Andrew Scripton. Now Jonas Kelly, now that's a fighter's name.
And that
You
is,
know?
I always thought it was like, I didn't want to go there. Maybe your mom had a different daddy. Maybe you had a different daddy.
There's no doubt about this. There's many daddies involved.
And I was like, is Jonas like a, big old blackberry or what?
Well, Luke, it was a big deal for Eddie because he didn't know that his entire adult life. He discovered it right around that time. He called me up one day and he's like, Matt, I found my birth certificate and it said revised on it. And I asked my mom, I'm like, why does my birth certificate say revised on it? And she wouldn't tell me, but I pressed her. And then she said, well, here's the story. And he found out that story literally like in the middle of you guys training. And so, that became his alter ego. We kind of joked about it a lot. And like, not surprising that he made you call him.
I'm telling you right now, dude, it was a fucking.
You got to do something to get in the ring with Gaethje and
4 or
Pat
5
Barry.
fights of Jonas.
Jonas Martinez.
It was crazy because I was like, damn, this guy, what the fuck happened? Did he get concussed? I was like, what's going on here? But like, it worked. And here's the thing, man. I always said a good coach will never make a fighter do it their way. A good coach will adapt to the person they're working with, right?
Yeah.
They got to, kind of like flow. It's just something I've learned working with Trevor over the years. Like, he never always made me change the way I is. He's kind of adapted the way, even today. Like, I see him do it today. And I always taken that and, like, with Andy was very athletic as fuck. He was. Let's take the athletic as fuck out. But let's say he was athletic. And but he, what it all boils down to, you wanted to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a difference between wanting to get better, wanting to step in there, and then just to say you did it is one thing, but when you wanted to do it over and over,
You're showing up those Saturday practices.
yeah,
Man.
that's a different. That's
For 9 years. 9 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you
hey,
quit? Would you do it all over again?
No, I went as long as I could. And, I noticed the head damage. Like everybody, Matt always talks about how everybody's got a certain number of punches, right? Absolutely. And when your chin goes, your chin. And I noticed towards the end that it was taking me a couple of days to recover after a tough training session. And that's kind of scary, especially when I need my mind to like earn a living.
Oh, yeah.
Right. It's all fun and games until you're like foggy for a month.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And so I went to.
Or your whole life like me now.
You just laughing your way through.
But now, yeah, you just start making up on your own words and shit. You know what I mean? And just run with it. And it's facts. Like people don't realize, like getting hit in the head trauma, whatever. It takes a fucking toll on the human body.
You know how I explain it to people? I say, hey, listen. Everybody's been in a pillow fight when they were kids, right?
Right.
Try being in a pillow fight as an adult. Even a pillow hitting your head causes trauma. Imagine a pillow fight where you're getting hit 200 times with that pillow. Even if it's a pillow, it's going to do damage. I mean, it's very...
And the sport that you picked was boxing. And I'm not saying that, would I have told you to do like a kickboxing bout or an MMA bout? No, I wouldn't.
Oh,
You just got to realize. You just got to realize when you get knocked down in boxing, you get a standing 8 count, and you get back out and cause more trauma to your head.
Yeah.
And not necessarily does the fights take fights do add a lot of that trauma, and like even Sunday on football players, but it's the practice leading up to each fight.
Oh yeah, all the practice.
Dude, if I think back in how we used to train back in the day, fucking stupid.
Yeah.
It was stupid. We'd spar 3 times a day or 3 times a week, hard.
Yeah, you're taking literally thousands of
and we would
punches
just
per month.
fucking just try to literally beat the fuck out of each other. Like
I can only imagine, man.
just beat the fuck out of each other. Like, oh yeah, I'm getting better. No, dude, I'm fucking stupid now. That's how I make up my own words, epical and shit. You know what I mean? Like it just happens.
I remember seeing a
is that
picture
what-
of you and Leonard Garcia. I wanna
Yeah,
say, and, like,
that was a
Donald
perfect
Trump.
example.
man.
Me and Leonard Garcia would literally stand in the fucking middle of the ring, in the cage on Saturdays, and just beat the fuck out of each other, and it was just like fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it was literally fun because I knew. When it come to fight time, that motherfucker ain't tougher than Leonard Garcia. You know what I mean? Like I could take everything. Let's go. You know what I mean? Like,
I read a study in college about it was when MMA first came out. And I
oh
was-
wait,
I was
wait,
just
hey,
like,
hold on. Now this motherfucker went to college.
sorry, boys. Sorry to hide behind
Damn.
here, Lucas.
Degree.
I was I was a
You
psych-
fit in with these guys
Oh, no,
now.
I was a psych major, so I read a study when MMA first came out, and they were talking about the difference in head trauma between boxers and MMA fighters, and how MMA was so much safer because your gloves are smaller. Because in boxing, you have 16-ounce gloves.
Yeah.
You're still taking the same amount of head trauma, but it's
'Cause
not
it's that
knocking,
whiplash
it's
or
not
something.
knocking you out. It's exactly what it is. Your brain is sloshing back and forth.
Yeah.
And you're taking more trauma, but not getting knocked out because of it. So if you're kids listening, if you wanna fight MMA. Don't fight boxing. You won't end up like Luke.
Well, and here's the thing, like, you know, the whole, 8-round thing in MMA, you get knocked out, there's not enough staying in 8 count. You're fucked. You're done. The ref stepping in, and you're done, which is the best thing for you.
It is.
The last pay-per-view card, the Izzy fight with, what's his name? Who was it, Cody?
Pereira.
Yeah. You know,
He was out on his
Izzy was like, let me go out of my shield. Bro, you were fucked up. You were done. He was gonna fucking,
Yeah,
Just cause trouble to
One knee
you.
away from massive
you know what I mean?
brain
Like,
trauma.
it could have been bad, really bad, and you live to fight another day now. That's
right.
You know? That motherfucker got his number, dude.
You know
Holy
what-
shit.
You know what's
right?
funny is I told Andy this because Andy sometimes gets a hunch and then puts a big bet on something. Usually it's college football.
Yeah.
And
Usually I lose.
Yeah, me too.
and so I'm sitting there and I'm at the stage where I used to order the fight and have all my friends come over.
Yeah.
Now I just order the fight and like my wife is supportive and lets me watch it by
Yeah.
myself downstairs.
Dude, the last one I had me, Marcus, and Eva here.
Yeah, right, exactly.
My wife went to bed, and I'm here drinking. And my daughter Eva's sitting right there where you're sitting at, and I'm placing my bet on my bookie, right? Each fight, right? And shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, Eva, who was gonna win this round? And I would go against her. I'm like, come on, Eva, you don't really know. She's like, well, bet me then. And I was like, okay, bet. So me and her, we went, dude. She fucking loved it.
I love
right?
that.
She
That's
loved
awesome,
it.
man.
And I don't know if I'm teaching her or what, but had a gamble. But either way, I was like, why did you pick this guy?
How much money did you lose to her?
Yeah.
She did beat me out one fight. What was the fight? She beat me on
Main card?
Poirier.
Chandler and Poirier.
Yeah. She was like, oh no. Poirier beat Gaethje. Poirier's gonna win. And I was like, because I told
That's
her
good
like
logic, though,
I said,
That's fair, yeah.
I said, man, I think Chandler's gonna do it. He's like on a momentum deal. Like,
Yeah.
I think, after the last fight I seen Poirier, the last couple one didn't really look like the Poirier that I knew. And I was wrong, obviously.
Poirier's resume is stacked.
It's sick.
He-
And
That was a great fight, by the way. Oh my God.
he's good. He's great. He's
Chandler
fucking
blows
great.
his nose on him.
He posted about the other day about he knocked out or beat the violence trifecta.
Yeah, he did.
Oh
Yeah,
yes,
dude.
the violence. Who is that?
It was
Gaethje.
Gaethje, it was
Gaethje,
Chandler.
and Eddie Alvarez.
I
beat
mean,
them all.
those three right there, that's ridiculous, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
But if you watch the Gaethje, here's the thing that intrigues me now. That was Gaethje's third fight in the UFC.
They need to run it back for sure.
Third fight in the UFC. Third
back.
fight in the UFC. You got to realize he fought Michael Johnson, came back and beat that guy. Then he fought fucking Eddie Alvarez into a fucking war.
Yep.
Right back to a fucking Dustin Poirier war.
Oh my
and you
God.
watch that, and Justin is not the same fighter as he was.
You know what's funny is Eddie Alvarez is trying to get back
I
in to
know, I
fight
saw-
Poirier
I-
again, but
It's a money deal.
Eddie Alvarez also said that he wouldn't get in the cage with Gaethje again.
Yeah.
No,
He said there's no
Yeah.
way.
dude,
fighting
nobody
again.
wants to fight Gaethje again. Are you kidding me?
He just don't give a fuck. But here's where I'm going with this whole thing is MMA, yes, there's a lot more cross training. There is a lot more into do it Do we get paid more than boxing? No, they're not there yet. But at that point, that head trauma you guys get in boxing, oh hell no.
Oh man, it's
hell
bad.
no.
It's bad. And you know what? I agree with you with that Izzy stoppage. And you know, going back to that bet thing, right before when they were walking out, sitting there by myself in my basement. And it just, you know, the same thing with the big brother thing, you know, and I was like watching Izzy, I looked at him and I was like, he's getting knocked out. And I put, I think just $50 on Pereira knocking him out. And then after 4 rounds, I'm like, well,
there's that 50, right?
yeah, I guess I wasn't feeling it, you know, but you know, that 5th round, man, it was odd how similar that fight was to the Usman fight. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you look at that fight, I mean, Usman was literally beating the fuck out of him. No.
Way more.
That fight was a little bit back and forth.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I mean, that's what I like about MMA.
But it was a good stoppage, you know.
That's what I like about the fight game.
Ariel Helwani is like, oh, I'm getting a lot of flack for saying it's a bad stoppage. I'm like, bro, he was out on his feet so bad, and like Pereira
he was
hit
done
so hard, man, that like it's only going to just take years off that guy's life. And back to the concussion thing, like before when we started fighting, Justin Salas, you know, after we were training one day, you know, and I was in my like 23, 24, like pretty ripped up. And he's like, Matt, you should train. You should take some fights too and be a fighter. And I had already had a ton of concussions, and I could already feel even when Andy would connect with me a little bit where I was like, I don't think I could take a shot, you know, like not like as well as you need to actually like progress in this world, like for a career. And plus, you guys don't make any money on the local circuit, you know? It's like unbelievable to me how like there's no health care, there's no, you know.
Plus, you were on the bar circuit already at that point.
I mean, no, you're going to fucking, it's going to cost you money.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you money.
Yeah.
It's going to cost you money.
There's a sad thing about it because like I'm looking at these guys, like that LA boxing, I mean, most of the guys in that place made it to the UFC or, you know, ranked in the world.
Well, and that LA boxing back in the day was what 2006, 2007, 2008, whatever. It was a franchise which is now the UFC gyms. They bought out all the LA boxings and now refranchised them UFC gyms. I mean, it just shows you how big UFC has gotten and mixed martial arts over boxing, right? Yeah, that gym in Westminster was. I mean, it was pound for pound the best in the nation.
Yeah.
I mean, because
I met Justin Houghton there. You know? I mean, now I see him on like every
corner now.
You know,
he has his own gym now, and you know,
I like that guy.
He's
solid,
good.
man.
He's a good dude.
He was tough too, man. Really tough.
Did I tell you that guy's from Michigan, right?
Yeah.
In a small world.
Of course.
He comes out. He moves out, and he literally gets on a train to move out here, right?
Yeah.
Like literally, I picture him with like a stick over his shoulder and a sack, right? And he gets off the train to go train with Trevor. That's what he told me. And he was a fighter in Michigan, and my mom's side of the family's from Michigan. And my cousin, my younger cousin, who I'm super close with, she's like a little sister to me. She's an optometrist. She was working for this like really small podunk optometrist place, and he moved. I'm talking to Justin Houghton, and I asked Emily if she knows who he is, and she actually works for the optometrist that was his like only sponsor back at back in like Eaton Rapids, Michigan. No. So we had this like small town Michigan bond when we first met, man, and I was like, this guy's gonna be tough because he had a little wrestling background too, plus the striking, you know, and so
how did his career end up? Because
he did good. He went more in glory in kickboxing. I mean, he got enough money where he opened his own facility, adapted to coaching, and he's one of those guys that evolved with the sport, you know. And
where does he live now?
I would think he's somewhere in Centennial.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Maybe Highlands. Maybe.
Still got, what is it, pound for pound?
Yeah, he runs a gym pound for pound. Like you're talking about a guy that I need to bring on the show.
You know what's funny is once, I mean, you know, we always hung out at the gym and stuff, you know, all the time, whatever. I threw a house party, and he came, and it was like the first time I hung out with him outside of the gym, and we were having a conversation or something. I was like, dude, I gotta go pee, and he's like, cool, I'll go with you. And I was like, what? Like, this isn't a restaurant. Like, what do you mean, dude? And he's like, yeah, it's cool. Like, I'll just go with you. So I go in the bathroom and I start peeing, and I look over, and he's peeing in my sink.
You're like, wait, motherfucker, this is my house.
That's Michigan. That's regular. I mean,
I was
that's
like,
just
what are you
we do
doing?
in Michigan.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
He's like, it's cool, man. I'm just peeing your sink. Okay. All right, bro. That's cool. I guess that's where we're at now.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
I-
that is funny, actually.
Well, after one of his fights or something, right after one of his local fights, his Michigan family was in town, and we went out like celebrating his fights, and we went out partying in the bars. And I don't remember anything about that night, too. There's just, I mean, they party hard, and he's just like
Getting
they were
it.
going, man.
Yeah.
And, you know, I mean, sure, that was a long time ago, but it reminded me of when you go in the Midwest and you're in
Yeah.
Michigan, you know, you get out there on the lake, man, it is just heavy drinking and just getting at
It's hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's a good dude. Honestly, he's doing good. He trains. I mean, he's in the corner of a lot of UFC fighters. He coaches
One of his gals just won a fight on that card, on that, right?
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's been working with Kamaru Usman's brother, Mo. I had him on the show.
Yeah,
He won the Ultimate Fighter.
Tisha Torres.
Just had a
Tisha
big
Torres,
knockout.
Raquel.
I remember wanting to spar him because he was a pretty boy,
Yeah.
good-looking guy. I'm like, "Are you a model or are you a fighter?" I'm like, "I can fight you."
Yeah.
So we sparred, and man, I got to tell you something. I never could touch him. He would just pepper me,
fast, man.
Yeah.
hit me,
So
hit me. I could not. The most frustrating guy, looking at this pretty model guy tapping me up all the time. I had to tap. I'm done. I couldn't hit him.
Yeah, he's good.
He was really quick, man.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's and you know the thing about with J-Ho is he's just
J-Ho.
he's just a fucking straight good dude. Period. Like he
Just
knows
a good dude.
he
man.
lets
Yeah.
he let his fighting dudes talking, and you know, when it was time to step away, he became a great fucking coach. And you know, to this day, I see him coaching. You know, we go to Easton's high altitude, watch Justin spar, and he's there coaching his fighters there. It's so cool seeing guys like Cody Donovan, Vinny, everybody that's fucking that. You know, we all fought together, and seeing them that they're doing what they want to do.
Dude, it's amazing that the Colorado, Denver MMA world, man, and what it's like Cody Donovan. I mean, Christian Allen. You see, what's
Man, that's a name I haven't heard for a while. Christian, he was good back in the day. Whatever happened to him?
He's coaching. He's one of the head coaches at Hammer at high altitude. He's coaching
What's
Corey
his-
Sandhagen.
Corey Sandhagen,
You
man.
know,
Seeing those-
he has a
He was
fucking
smart too, man.
Yeah,
Really
he has,
smart.
He has a fucking army. He does.
Just that name, Christian Allen, Jonas Kelly.
He, I actually had came out and cornered me on my first UFC fight. Christian did.
I remember that.
Yeah, that motherfucker was so good, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the amount,
Yeah, like,
You know, you guys even had Brendan Shaw for a while. Remember that?
yeah,
the
Brandon,
amount, the
yeah,
amount of talent that came out of the LA boxing, dude, was crazy.
was stupid.
Like,
Yeah.
the way that it's grown and evolved. And
Dude,
everybody else is
we
doing
got
Ian
Brandon.
Bird,
We got
remember
Brandon
Ian?
Chaba a job at LA Boxing in Highlands Ranch.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Hey, I remember watching him as a fullback at CU. He was good. I remember thinking, why doesn't Gary Barnett play this guy more?
really.
Yeah, a 6'4", 250
Yeah,
pound,
he was athletic.
very athletic, and then he rose right up to the tippy top. Another kind of model fighter,
Yeah.
And then he decided, you know what, I can do something better than get knocked out.
Yeah, now he's running podcast, comedian,
Oh yeah, he's
making.
legit.
He bought a fucking Ferrari. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I
makes
can't.
sense. Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
No shit, man.
I gotta live in LA or what?
you got to be Joe Rogan's friend. That's what
You
it
know what
is.
I mean?
That's what it is. Then
friends
you
with
get a
Joe.
lot of publicity if you're Joe Rogan's
He had a
friend.
nose for business too, though. He knew where to be, the right place at the right
Yeah,
time.
yeah. He was good. Where I was
I
going,
remember he and maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't want obviously, but Stipe was there at Grudge before Stipe
Yeah,
had
with
his
Stipe,
first
yep.
UFC fight.
He was scary.
And
God, he was
I
scary.
remember Brandon was like the man,
Yeah.
right, in heavyweights, and he wouldn't spar Stipe. He's like, nah, not doing it.
Yeah.
Because I remember Stipe showed
Yeah.
up to try to get some work from Brandon.
Brandon. And, wow,
Brandon's like, no.
Brandon was the man, but Shane was.
Oh
the
yeah,
Hefe.
right. Oh yeah.
I still am
Carwin was
traumatized
the
by that
Hefe.
loss. By that loss, well, man,
They should have called that.
They would have called that 9 times out of 10.
I know,
But
I
no
know.
excuses.
I know.
So close.
I know.
He was a scary human being. He still is a scary human
Who
being.
was
Shane?
who was the ref in that fight? Was that like a Mario Yamasaki? Like,
I mean,
bro,
how
what
can
are you
you-
doing? Like,
Yeah.
stop the fucking fight.
That's what Izzy said. Bring back him. Bring back Gotti. It is what it is, but it is crazy of what you saw. the amount of talent in a room.
Oh,
and
GSP, Rashad, John Jones was in there before he had his first UFC fight.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nuts. I was right there with him. And that's why I said, like, I try to tell these guys, and like, these guys that when I was coaching a lot, and people were like, "Hey, man, when do I get my sponsors, and when do I get my big fight?" I'm like, "When do I sign a big contract?" I'm like, motherfucker, you have no fucking idea what it takes to be a fucking even someone in on a prelim card. You know what I mean? I mean, look at Archie for a perfect example. Bellator card, and I mark my word, he will sign probably with the UFC in the next 3 years. I would say 3 years, 2 years minimum.
How old is he?
Oh, fucking young.
Is he young?
Young.
I mean, minimum 15 fights, minimum.
Ah, man, he's
Before you go.
I mean, it all depends. It all depends. Like, if he knocks out guys in 50 seconds, what's the point? You know what I mean?
Well, 10 of those, sure, but like.
He's only been in one past the second round once.
Yeah, but what's his record?
He's undefeated.
6-0.
Yeah, like 15 fights.
Yeah, but you got to realize this is not amateur. This is professional at a main high card.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But he's also an All-American wrestler too.
Well, okay, you didn't tell me that.
Yeah.
Well, that's worth 10 fights.
All-American?
All-American Wyoming.
No shit.
Oh.
See there.
That's why him and Sellis get this fucking Brokeback Mountain bondage. You know what I mean?
Dude,
They
when you
both
go to
wrestle in
Wyoming,
Wyoming, right?
I can't quit you. I can't quit you.
Yeah. You know what's so cool though is like I have so much love for Justin Sellis, right? Like there's that guy.
You guys are like brothers on the come up,
He really can't do any wrong, right? Like he could fuck him. I know it was his fault, but I don't give a fuck. I got your back, and to see what he's done, like I get a fucking ride Justin's coattail, right? I did that. I've done that with him, and now I see Archie becoming a Justin Gaethje, right? Like, and it's so cool because don't get me wrong, dude. I have had a blast with Justin. I've got to experience some cool shit. I've gotten some perks off of it. It's been awesome, and I see where it's at now because Justin's put his time in with Archie. He started with him, and I see it now, and I'm like so happy for Justin, right? Like just because he's such a good dude.
Of course, he's the same person he was.
And Archie's such a Justin Gaethje kind of guy. Like he's gonna take care of him. Yeah. He's gonna do this and that, and it's awesome. I see it. So I'm happy. Like tonight, when got to give props to Archie for 50 seconds.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
when you told me that he won in 50 seconds, that's amazing.
How?
Man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Congratulations to those two guys, man. And
it's been cool. Just watching.
I mean, Justin is what we're talking about with toughness. I mean, from Green River, Wyoming, and just freaking just tough as nails. I remember one of my vivid memories of Justin is going to the Grudge, and he just blew his knee, like it just popped during some sparring, and he's like, it's okay. I got this like shark oil from like Vitamin Cottage. I'll be all right, And I'm like, that's your plan. And he's like, I can't give up the fight because I gotta get paid, And I think it was before his fight in the Paramount against
so he had
Emerson, where he had his entire foot
burnt off,
man.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this guy going through, man? And like, I mean, to make it to the level and get to the UFC, like. It was one of the most amazing things I watching him get to the UFC.
Yeah,
man. Like,
and that's another thing. Like I got to be able to ride that experience with him. Be a part of his corner, help him coach, and I go back to people always ask me, would you change anything? I'm like, no, man. You guys, I've lived a fucking greatest fucking life so far, dude. It's been unreal. Like my experiences, the people I met, the stories I can tell. I mean, when it all comes down to it, is like all the experiences that I've had even with let's just say a guy like you, Andy.
Jonas, please.
Jonas. Oh shit! Cut him off. No more court banquets. You know what I mean? From an amateur level to the toppest level of fighting for world UFC championship belts.
Did you say the toppest?
Tapas, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
That's head
Tippy
trauma.
tapas.
That's what we're
That's
talking
what
about. That's
I'm
the head trauma.
You have no, I'm good.
I'll take a little more of that.
yeah.
Man. That was good.
It's good, huh?
Yeah.
Myself. But I'm just saying, it doesn't matter to me if you're fighting on the amateur level or the the professional level. It doesn't matter. I am connected with the people that I go. If I'm walking out with you, I promise you, I'll go to fucking jail for you. I will beat. That's the thing, and I kind of want to say before I jump off this, Cody. You see, like this Dennis Davis, Nate Diaz, and all this shit that he just did today in Bellator, where he bitch slapped another guy and he got his boy. Did you see any
Dylan
of that?
Dennis? Is that what you're talking about?
Huh?
Did you say Dennis Davis? Or are you talking about Dylan Dennis?
Dylan Dennis.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, same thing. Dennis Davis is the guy I fought. That's why I was thinking it. But like, you see these guys getting attentions in the fucking corner, right? So I'm just saying, just hear me out. And this is where I'm going with this. Like, if it was you or a guy, let's say Justin, right? Justin's in the limelight now, and if someone fucking goes, let's just say that fucking Connor or Dennis or even Nate, I don't give a fuck. This is my brother.
Yeah.
You're fucking talking shit to him and you got issues? Guess what, motherfucker? I know. This was the oath that I've taken with Justin.
Yeah.
You better get me out of fucking jail. Bail me out. Because guess what's going to happen, motherfucker? You ain't got to worry about him fucking slapping you or hitting you. I'm going to fucking do it.
Yep.
I promise you I'm going to fucking get it. And I better get a lot of followers after that. You know what I mean? Like, here's the thing. Like, don't fucking talk shit. Because you know it. Here's the thing. Like, yeah, I get it. It's building fights and building this and that. But that guy's a piece of shit. He's just talking shit just to try to.
Who?
Dennis.
Dylan Dennis.
Dylan Dennis.
Yeah.
Dude, when was the last time that guy actually fought?
Yeah, exactly. He's a great jiu-jitsu guy, but he's a pussy. Here's the thing. Like, when you build these fights up and do this and that, and like, yeah, I get pushing and this and that and stare off. I get it. It's emotions, attention. But I'm telling you, like, let's just say you are weighing and, fucking homeboy started riding off and this corner man just started riding off talking shit. I may not have to do it right there, but I'll see you in the back and I'll sneak up by you and I'll be like, where you at now, motherfucker? Bam!
Oh, dude, Luke, you've always been like that, bro. Like, I got to tell you, man. I think we were 2 or 3 weeks into training at LA Boxing, and I get in there and we're stretching, and you come over and you sit next to me, and you start stretching next to me, and you lean over and you're like, fucking Collett, I'm pissed at you. I'm like, why are you pissed at me? And you're like, dude, I'm driving down the highway the other day, and I see you walking down the highway. And so I exit the highway, I turn around, and I go to pick you up. And as soon as I pull off to pick you up, I realize it's not you. And I'm picking up some random fucking person. And like the entire time this person is in my car, I'm like thinking to myself, like, fucking Collett, I'm so fucking pissed at Collett. Like,
I do remember that. I do remember that.
Just some random
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, I thought it was him.
Yeah, and that was like 2 weeks after I met you.
Yeah,
and I knew,
thought it
I'm
was
like,
him.
dude, he's such a fucking real dude, man.
I seriously did. I thought this was you, and I was like, fuck, I just let this fucking. I mean, like, what the fuck's this guy gonna do? Unless he's gonna fucking pull out a gun on me and fucking guess what?
Stick you with something sharp.
But fuck,
yeah.
I
And you know, it was like I was already in your like family. I just felt like, damn, dude, like
Yeah, I do
If I
remember
ever
that.
see Luke or ever see,
Fuck,
you,
I
I'll
forgot
pick
about
I gotta
that.
pick him up, man.
I forgot about that. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Damn. But anyways, while we're in this little thing here, I got to give a big shout out. Big shout out. My man, Javier, dude, from San Antonio. Thank you for this little gift box.
Oh man,
Everybody got to enjoy these.
Are you kidding? Unbelievable.
cigar.
Hey, Doug, I ain't gonna bullshit you. Let me Venmo you. I ain't gonna lie. I gotta Venmo you. But you gave me. Have you ever had this? Have you guys ever had these?
No,
Dude, they're so good, huh?
Dude.
It's like a dessert, huh?
Yeah,
I love it.
is. I'm full.
I'm like trying not to smoke mine too quick.
It's so good.
Yeah.
It really is. Like, he gave me I know this guy. I went out guiding and out at Nestor's at Eastern Colorado. We went on antelope hunt, and he shot the biggest goat that he wanted to shoot.
Wait,
that
is it a goat or an antelope?
antelope?
Okay.
We call them speed goats, you know.
Pronghorn.
And yeah, pronghorn.
Okay.
Antelope. Fucking
Well,
stinky
when you
bastards.
said goat,
Who
I'm
gives
like,
a fuck?
Are you shooting an actual mountain goat? No,
yeah,
it's an
no,
antelope.
yeah, they're
Okay.
fucking all stinky bastards. Who gives
Okay.
a fuck? But it was cool, and we had the best time. First time meeting him, and you know, we got on. I looked like a great guide because we went on a stalk and pulled it off, and you know, pimptastic. You know what I mean?
Fantastic.
And we got back, and he pulled out these cigars. He was like, "You smoke cigars?" I'm like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, I'm a cool motherfucker. Why wouldn't I smoke a cigar? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm a bad
really
motherfucker.
be
You
cool.
know,
Yeah.
you can't. If you smoke a cigar, you better be a bad motherfucker. You know what I mean?
That's right.
Shit, I'm gonna keep smoking mine.
He's like, "Yeah, check this out. I got a cigar." So he pulled these out, and I was like, "Oh, what kind are these?" And I put it in my lips, and I was like, "Oh, dude, it is like pussy." I mean, it's the best thing I've ever had in my life. Like literally,
Yeah.
like it's so good. Like it's good, and
It's not too strong, too.
oh, it's so perfect.
Yeah.
It's just perfect, and it's not like I know a bunch about cigars. Like I'm not
You know enough. Though.
yeah, but I know that this
That's a
shit
good
is
one.
good,
Yeah.
and
Is that
I got
your
a
second one? Is that your second one?
no first one still. I just started.
Well, you should give us his info too, because I want to order.
I know,
a
huh?
case of those.
Yeah, he's the man, and like they're the best. They're the best. So, thank you, appreciate it. You the man, Javier.
Yes.
Hey, I want to talk about Justin Salas because I'm kind of a big fan of his.
Okay, real quick.
Real quick.
I don't want to waste all my free minutes.
He is a great coach.
He's a great dude. Period.
He's a great coach.
He is.
He is a really, really good coach. And he's also a musician and an artist.
Yep.
Very impressive young man.
Yeah, he is. He's
You
a
know,
good dude.
and,
He's married now.
Is he? Thanks
Yeah.
for inviting me
Yes,
to your
we-
wedding,
Hey,
asshole.
Hey,
Bro,
check
we
this
find
out.
it- we
check
You
this.
missed out on a good gift.
We financed his wife's home.
Yeah, so that's the
His
one thing.
first
I want.
wife's
yeah.
home.
No,
Well,
his second wife's
his
home.
first girlfriend, baby's
no.
mama.
No. All of the above, gentlemen. All of the above. Lindsay is his current.
Oh, I'm
wife.
sorry.
Lindsay,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
Oh, he's
They're
yeah.
married now?
Yeah, yeah.
I still
Lindsay's
can't get over I wasn't
wife,
invited
yeah.
to the
Yes.
wedding.
Okay, so
I wasn't invited to his wedding. Fuck you, Justin.
hey, check this
Okay.
out. Let's talk about Justin's house, right?
Okay.
Hey, check this out. This fool fucking invites me 3 days before the wedding. He goes, "Hey man, we're getting married 3 days." What?
Justin,
the fuck
you would
is
have
this?
gotten a 4-figure gift from me. Now you're getting an FU. Okay?
That's what I'm
F
saying.
man.
That's what I'm saying.
Nah, it's all good. I'm just teasing.
But that's
I
what I'm
always give
saying.
Andy the invite. He's good for a check. For
That-
sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit.
I'm like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Like, no, I'm taking Andy to my bachelor party. Fuck that, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Shit. Congratulations, Justin.
Hey,
It is.
Andy didn't come to my wedding, but I sure as hell invited him.
But
Well, that's a little different. Okay, we're running a business. I didn't go to your 3-week honeymoon either.
oh
I'm
shit,
glad your wife survived it.
No, it's
Okay.
good. I mean, it is one of those things where his gift.
We all know what I'm talking about. Okay.
splitting the tail. Oh,
She's got
fuck.
a limp now. It's been 4 years.
Well, fuck, she
Okay.
married it.
Yeah.
She could have said yes and no.
That's right.
Maybe it was a surprise.
All right, well,
know,
yeah, you could
I
have waited
doubt
for the
it.
married day for marriage, which I doubt.
Do you know what? I'm just sidetracked for a minute. Do you know what Matt's best pickup line is?
No, shut up. This is not true. This is what Andy thinks.
wanna
Well,
hear
you know, we all know our lines,
Yeah.
And I'm really, the uglier you are, the better you get at lines. And I've always shared my lines. I don't
Yeah.
need to go through it here. His line, ta-da.
Yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
Ta-da. That's a great line.
What's yours? What is yours, Andy?
Oh,
I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
I don't have one.
You don't
No,
have
I
one?
I've
already-
been married 26 years.
I
man.
No,
know.
yes, he does. Yes, he does. Oh, that's a really cute dog. No, that's his. Seriously.
Oh, you fucking kidding me?
Yeah.
Oh, you might as well
still
say
talking
those are
about
some
just-
nice puppies. You know what mine was
My
back in the
daughters
day?
are watching right now, by the way. Okay?
Mine was back in the day. Mine was I see a girl at the club or whatever, the bar or whatever,
Yeah.
and it'd be loud and shit, and I'd go, you want to dance? And she'd be like, ew, no. You know what I mean? Probably not like that, but she was like, no.
No,
And,
thanks.
and I'm like, what? I said, you look fat in those pants. Do you think I wanted to dance with you? No, I said you look fat in those pants. Fuck, loser.
That's good. I like it.
Oh, shit.
Did you use that one at Spill? Remember we ran
Oh,
into each other
fuck,
at
we used
Spill
to
one
run
time,
that
too.
motherfucker, dog. God damn, I was the brokest guy in that joint. And I would
don't
always
know,
buy
I was
bottle
there. I was
service.
pretty broke,
I
too.
would buy bottle service, and I'd be broke as fuck for the rest of the week. I'm like, Scripter, where you at? Can I get in advance? Oh,
We all were. We were all on the
We'd go to
Scripter-
Maloney's.
Scripter dole.
We'd go to Maloney's before we'd hit Spill, and then fuck, man.
Once you're at Spill.
Oh, damn. But this is one thing I want to know. So you guys been in business partners for how long now? 15?
Yeah, 2007.
Okay.
We had a 2-year hiatus from like 2015 to 17. But
All right. So tell me a little bit about what do you guys do? Like what is the tell the audience what do you do?
Residential finance.
Okay, so what's that?
So we help people achieve the American dream. We defend it and we promote the American dream, which is home ownership.
That's where
We
it's at.
solve- I mean, listen, if you don't own a home, your pathway to financial success is very limited. Very limited.
Yeah, you got to have that
Oh boy, it's hard.
what's that E word? Equity.
Got to get
Yeah,
them
that's right.
expertise.
Well, you know what? Actually, coming out of college in 2007, there was a recession, and so I was.
You're like, what the fuck am I going to
Yeah, so I was working for nothing for Andy. You know, like I think $1,800 a month.
and
I
you
was
should be
working for.
grateful.
And he told me, he's like, "Hey, man, like this is the best thing. You know, you're gonna learn everything that you need to learn."
Listen, fool, I fought 3 times in one night for $1,000.
right, exactly. You know, I was still thinking, it was all right.
Listen, you got
Yeah.
2 weeks of that
Right,
motherfucker,
right.
and
Well,
then
that's-
I got to get my ass whooped.
Well, don't get me wrong. At that time is when we started training with you guys, and is when Justin was like, "Dude, you should fight." And I was like, "No, the money I'm making right now is way better.
Way better.
You
Yeah,
know?
way better.
Yeah, it was $1,800.
I went to college for this shit,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I got to
yeah.
pay student debt.
Yeah, but you know what? The advantage for me was that at 22 years old, I got to learn all the rules of buying houses.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't have a pot to piss in when I graduated. I'm from blue collar roots, and to learn those rules before you finance a car and kind of do things that set you back with buying a house, it's just an order of operations. There's just a game. It's a game, you know. And
He went from lint to
Yeah.
millions.
yeah. So I bought my first house.
Millions.
Yeah, and just because I knew the rules to the game, and I was able to leverage them. And clearly, there's always risk in everything, but home ownership is the best way to build net worth, because you got to live somewhere. You got to
Yep.
pay someone's housing bill,
Yep.
and so when I got in early. And the saying that I really like is it's not timing in the market, it's time in the market. You just got to own a home, and not be forced to sell in a down market. And that's how you lose money in real estate.
Yeah.
That's the only way you lose money in real estate.
You asked my wife, like, we have literally made money. Like, she loves buying houses because that's all the only way we make money, because my broke ass don't make enough money.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it's so crazy. Like right now, so you hear the talk of high interest rates right now. Tell me, how's that affected your guys' business?
It's kind of like saying, how does getting knocked out help your career?
Yeah, it doesn't help.
Not at all. Like, it's the worst possible. Interest rates have gone in the last 12 months, gone from the 2s to the 7s,
Why is that?
because the American government prints a lot of money. Now, you know Article 1, Section 10 of the Constitution. Do you know Article 1, Section 10?
Not
Off the top of your head? Nothing but gold and silver will be used for the repayment of debt in these states. But in 1971, the Federal Reserve said, "Nah, we don't want to be the gold standard. We want to just print the money." And since 1971, the amount of money circulating in dollars particularly has increased 100-fold. Okay? I mean, they have the dollar in 1979 is now worth 3 cents.
Are you shitting me?
No, I mean, and look at what's happened. It's destroyed the American dream. The average home in Denver is 700, 800,000.
Yeah.
And now you combine that. Now, it was almost manageable when interest rates are 2%. You know, you could buy a $700,000 house, you know, find a way to put 30 or 40,000 down, and you could, you know, two people working could
do
afford a
that,
$3,000 payment, and a lot of people were doing it. Now that $800,000 house, you got to have 80,000, not 40,000, and your payment is $6,000, not $3,000. Can you afford a $6,000 payment? Because I would never.
No,
I make
never.
a good living, but so it is disenfranchised, you know, our entire population. So we are now at the end game, right? There's so much money floating out there, right? The government, you know, there's no checks and balances on what we spend. The American government has never seen a war it don't like. It's printing money, $6 trillion over the COVID. Like our national debt increased by $6 trillion over the course of like 3 or 4 years. Like there are going to be consequences. Unfortunately, we're living right now in that moment in time, and it's very scary to be in that business and to see how many people are disenfranchised, right? Yeah. And we don't know what's going to happen here. The Federal Reserve thinks it can fix a problem that it created. Well, good luck, you know, because the genie's out of the bottle.
That's why interest rates are going up. Andy is.
They're trying to repay debt, which will never be.
Well, and they're trying to stop this inflation animal that's out of control, right? Because like cost of living is going up and everything is costing more, and so they're increasing interest rates to try to curb that. But it takes time to have that, you know, play out into the market, and it's tough because people are having to digest that, and affordability issue is a big piece, but. You know, the silver lining that I see in this is, you know, 6 months ago, there was no leverage in the buyer's position. And so, my gosh.
It was a seller's market, right?
And it still is technically, but like 6 months ago, you had to bid $100,000 over asking, waive your appraisal contingency, raise your inspection contingency. Would you want to spend $1 million on a house and waive inspecting the house?
No.
That's what people were doing, right?
Yeah, fuck
and
that.
It's wild to think about. But now, right now, the prices are coming back down because affordability, of course, and people are taking a pause. And and all these people selling their houses are like, shit, we thought we were going to get, you know, $100,000 over, and now we just got to sell it for listing.
There's a house right down the road.
Yeah.
Right down the road.
So if you're a buyer,
2 years ago, a year ago, they would have got their millions, 2 millions, what they were asking for. Yeah. They ain't get
$2 million.
Yeah.
Well, that would be a $20,000 payment right now. So that's scary. What's going to happen, Luke? I don't know. You tell me. You know,
I know my fucking broke ass ain't moving.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
All of us. It works for us because we're homeowners. That's great. But you know what I tell people when they brag about how much money they're making with their house, and I get it. We all like to look at Zillow and see how much our value's gone up.
Andy's at the top of that list. He brings in his.
My wife is there too. They're like, oh my god, we're this. We bought this for this.
We're millionaires. Like, We're millionaires. What are we gonna do with it, right? Yeah. But here's the thing: when you're you know what is typical around the world for generations that of people that can't buy. You know what they end up doing? They end up burning cities and stuff, you know. There's a lot of angry people out there, and you throw on that they can't achieve the American dream. Well, guess what they're going to do? You know, they're going to just burn that motherfucker down, right? That's what drives me. You know, we are sort of the last line of defense between people that are trying to achieve the dream and can, you know. And it's scary sometimes. It's disappointing when you can't help somebody. Hey, you just don't make enough money, right? Try to tell someone, hey, you really need typically about $30,000 to buy a house. You know, can you get in for less? Sure, right? But the average person is going to need $30,000. Are there ways to do it for less? Yeah, I'm just talking generally, right? So it's tough. It's really tough, man. And if you own a home, you're really lucky, and you shouldn't sell it. You hold on to it. I think the single-family home is going to go vis-a-vis the dodo bird. Like, they're just not building single-family homes anymore. They're vertical, right? I think single-family homes will be like family heirlooms. You know, when your daughter is gone, you know, as a grandmother, they're going to say, Grandma, how'd you get that house? Oh, my mommy and daddy kept it in the family. I inherited
well, you know,
it.
the
That's how it is in Europe.
That Andy always tells me is in Europe. You know, it's like you buy you know, home in London, no homes are for sale.
Can you buy a farm in Switzerland? No,
They
you
inherited
inherit it. Right, and that's not what America is about to me. America is about having nothing, like the kid next to me, lint in his pocket, and being able to build a real estate portfolio.
Yeah.
You, myself.
Well, and that's why we're passionate about it, because I'm telling you, we've helped a lot of people establish home ownership, young single mothers, young men and women that are just like, hey, like I didn't know I could buy a house. And sure enough, you can, right?
Yeah.
And there's always risk in everything, right? Like you're spending money and you're buying, an asset, but it's an appreciating asset, and over time it appreciates. And there's another advantage that most people look past, or they're not maybe fully aware of how big of an advantage it is. And it is that you can write off the interest that you're paying on your home. Mm-hmm. Okay. And so when interest rates go up, well, that's sucks, for the homeowner, because they're paying a little bit higher, right? Yeah. But at the end of the year, you can write off that interest.
Yeah.
So like my buddy who is in like the highest tax bracket, and he's buying like a $4 million house, I told him like, hey man, finance the max up to $750, because you're like probably in like the 50% tax bracket. So really, that 7% interest rate is like 3.5% interest rate, because you get half of your money back at the end of the year.
I'd like to have a buddy that's buying a $4 million house.
What do they say?
All my buddies are in
more
jail.
More money, more problems. I don't know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? This guy, I mean, like he and his family work very hard, 6 days a week ever since I known him, and like that work ethic is something that's also passed down, and also, really, really important with wealth preservation. And that's why they're in the position to do that. But, my God, dude, the guy is, every time he calls me twice a week, and he's always hustling. He's always looking at different business opportunities. I mean, when you said that, Gaethje's always in the gym.
Yeah.
This guy's always working, always thinking business. He and his wife don't have kids. They don't plan to have kids. So it's like,
but you want to know the basic thing that you were just mentioning? Why are homes going up so much?
Yeah.
Why? It's great when you own a home and it goes up, but you got to dig deeper into it, the equation. Why? And the reason is very simple, because homes are valued in dollars, and the government is printing dollars by the billions and trillions, but you can't print houses. You can't print houses like the government can print money. This is the scary thing, right? There's a lot of millionaires out there now because real estate has gone up so much in value. When I was a kid, if you were a millionaire,
You were it.
you were because you earned it. Like you owned a successful business, you had employees. Nowadays, it's like, oh, I'm a millionaire. Why is that? Oh, because I've owned a single family house for a generation.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the same millionaire as what I grew up, and it's all distortion.
I was
because
thinking of
money printing.
DuckTales. What's that guy?
oh yeah,
When
Scrooge
he-
McDuck.
Yeah, when you fucking think millionaires, you think of fucking Scrooge, right? But now it's just like, okay, same thing with us. We've, my wife does the Zillow thing and looks at like where we're at and shit. Cool. We have made this much money, but where the fuck we gonna move to?
You can't, nothing. You can't.
Where are we gonna move to?
Where were you? Yeah, I mean, you could.
We
want to
stay up here. We want to stay up here, right?
Yeah.
So then we're gonna fucking even double our appointment because we want something bigger and better and more acreage or whatever. No, can't do it, dude. No fucking way.
No.
Yeah.
No fucking way. It's crazy. So I guess, what does the guy do? Like, what is?
Well, here's my suggestion. I'm clearly biased because I've only been in this industry ever since I'm 22, but it's helped out my life so much where I just like,
You're welcome.
it costs nothing. It costs nothing to see what you can do as far as buying a house, right? And it's, I think of the analogy is like if I wanted to come in and like win a fight, right? I can train with you, an expert, and you can tell me like I could be like Andy, and shit, I'm getting ready for Matt, I'm going to go 5 times this week to get ready for Matt, right? Like, be prepared for what you're doing, right? And it's naive to think that, oh, I just watched a YouTube video, I heard on online advertisement, and I know I got to get the lowest interest rate. Like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock, right? Like all things equal.
Yeah.
Lowest interest rate. Yeah, we get it.
Want
You're not Einstein, right?
Yeah.
But like when it comes to how you finance a property, there's so much strategy involved. So much to where it's like, why wouldn't you call us and say, hey, let's get this strategy together. You don't have to pull the trigger. You don't have to go. You don't even have to go in there. Our time is free, you know?
Yeah.
And it's like, we only get paid when you close on a deal.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I just don't understand where it's like, hey, if I could go to Luke and get all this training and Luke doesn't get paid unless I actually fight.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
that's a good deal.
Sometimes.
Right? I mean, hey, that probably is the case in some cases, right? But like that's my recommendation to people. If you don't own a home, or even if you do own a home, right? There's a strategy involved in like how you can leverage your house and how you can buy your house. For instance, I bought my house at 25. I still live in the house. But it became my catalyst to buy all my investment properties. I own the office space that we work out of because I know the rules.
Yeah.
And I positioned my credit profile in a very specific way. And it's not brain surgery. If you know the rules and you can be like, oh, all I need to do is do that. And I feel like most blue collar people maybe think in their head like this dream of home ownership. They see the headlines and they're like, it's just so far out of reach, right? Why don't you just at least get your strategy together? I mean, at least like, okay, maybe I need to save an extra 20 grand. All right, at least you know exactly what you need to do.
Yeah, you gotta have.
Right?
So you gotta have.
Right, and it's incredible what happens when you give people a plan to execute, where they can own their own home. Man, like look at this place that you guys have, right?
Yeah.
Like home ownership, and especially during COVID, I think we all saw how important home ownership is, because the government can say, "Oh, you can't go into your office, you can't go into public areas." They can't tell you not to do whatever you want. You want to do at your own private home.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of value.
It saved me. Of course, you know, I did what I wanted to do, but I had archery range out back. You know, I can fucking do whatever the fuck. I had this place in here. You know what I mean? Like, I did what I had to do in here. But, it's crazy. But, you know, that being said, like, what does a guy have to do to even come in? Are they worried about, you know, getting their credit? You know, because that was the hard part for me was, I'm going to tell you right now, when I met my wife,
she took care of it.
She goes, before we get married, you're paying your taxes. You're talking to a guy that didn't pay my taxes for 4 years.
Wow.
So,
Yeah.
I thought I was scared. I thought I was going to go to prison.
Totally.
Because I didn't pay fucking taxes, right?
Yeah. Right.
But later, no, because I was not like I was making millions and millions of dollars.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You just had to file them.
Yeah, I would have made money.
So
Yeah.
when she said that to you, how long did it take you to get it done?
Shit, right away.
Done.
I had shoe boxes of receipts.
Yeah. Yeah.
And took it. I went to H&R Block, and the guy looked at me. He goes, "What the fuck are these?" I said, "These are write-offs." He goes, "What the fuck do you do?" I said, "I'm a fighter." "Okay, do you have all your pay stubs and everything?" And I was like, "Yeah, I got this. Here's this. Here's the box for this. What I made." You know, I would have literally made money if I would have just filed instead of me paying them, but. You know, I was dumb and young. All I cared about is fighting, pussy, fucking.
Well, and you thought you were going to go to
and
jail,
pussy.
right? Like you had this in your head, like
You know what I mean? Like it was. I was not a grown up. I'm still not a grown up.
Hey, you know what's one thing a guy can do to buy a house? Seriously, a lot of our clients are single women, and the reason I think is because they don't have egos as much as men. They're willing to come in and like get the blueprint.
Yeah, they want to know.
Guys are too egotistical. They don't want to reveal.
How much do I make, or what do I have in the bank, and because it's a security. Yeah,
they feel like they should already know these answers. They don't want to look stupid by being like, "Hey, what's an escrow account? How do taxes and insurance work when you buy a house?" I don't know that because I've never done this before. Like, there should be no ego in that because it's like, hey, walking into a fight gym, it's like, hey, I've never thrown a punch before. Like, how do I do this? You know, you have to have a certain amount of humility to accept the coaching. But we're the experts, and we've done this since I was 22 years old. And you can come up with a really good strategy to help people establish that home ownership. And they can. There are certain things like the whole credit thing. Like, it's going to hurt my credit. It's such an old wives' tale, if you ask me. Like, yes, there's a hard credit pull that happens. But we actually have the ability to help you with your credit after we get your credit report.
Yeah.
You know, even more, way exponentially more than a hard pull would hit you. You know? And so it's like,
I think that was probably like the scary thing is like, oh man, I know I had student loan debt. I got this, I got that. I'm fucking got dentist bills. You know what I mean? Like I was a broke ass fighter. Yeah. I mean, you guys know, You know, I didn't go to you guys. You know what I did? I found me a nice white woman with good credit.
Yeah.
And
You're a
I was
smart man.
like,
You're a smart
I
man.
was like, damn, that's how I'm gonna do it.
Well, can I
No.
just tell you something? No, for real though. Seriously, poverty is a disease. It starts in the mental, man.
Yeah,
right.
I guarantee
and so, you know what tendency is that when you have a mental disease, you can't keep a job, you can't be sober, and you definitely don't have a fucking wife.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're trying to like look and do some self-assessment, right? Because to me, like when you're spiritually healthy, typically you're financially healthy. So some guy out there is wondering, okay, well, how do I become a millionaire?
Yeah.
You know, because everybody wants to be a millionaire. Let me tell you, first of all, you got to check your mental health. Okay.
Yeah.
That means, are you sober? Okay, because don't come to me trying to buy a house if you can't fix your sobriety, right?
Yeah.
So let's say, okay, I'm sober. Okay, great, baby steps here. That's awesome. Now, by the way, when I say be sober, in this society, bro, we're
Yeah.
cutting out 70% of the guys, okay,
Yeah.
and 30% of the ladies, okay. So if you're sober, then the next thing I say is, do you have a job?
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the thing about having a job. It's one thing to have a job. It's the next thing to keep it.
That's
okay?
what I was saying.
So let's say we'll just go through this test together. Okay. Number 1, are you sober? Yes, I am. Raise your hand. Okay. Number 2, have you had a job and kept that job for a year? Okay. That's it. All right. Then the next step is like, do you have the what is the word? Humility and the intellectual curiosity to ask a professional, right? Like if you're sick, you go to the doctor. Like if you want to buy a home, you've got to go to a professional who will lay out that plan, right? So I would say that any guy who can keep a job and can stay sober and actually, to be honest, maintain a relationship. You know what? The odds of you being financially successful increase exponentially if you're married, right? Because there's a certain amount of character that's involved. You have to be unselfish, reliable. You can't be a piece of shit and stay married most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So when we think about, home ownership, and here's me waxing philosophical, right? It's about, it's improving yourself spiritually too, right? Keep a job, have a relationship, right? Be sober, seek counsel. Like it can be done no matter what the circumstances. You can put a manufactured home on a piece of land for $120,000 and you can still do that here in Colorado. Does it take work? Does it take a job? Does it take sobriety? Those are all those things. This guy right next to me, like literally had nothing. And now he is a multimillionaire. His net worth exceeds mine. And I got a pretty nice net worth. You know what? And it all started with, guess what? He got sober, he kept a job, he got into a relationship, and he sought counsel. It didn't take brain surgery, right? And so we would have just encouraged any of your listeners out there, sober up and give us a call, man, and we will put you on the path towards home ownership and spiritual growth.
If being sober is something you need to do, man, I'm sure you got viewers that are fine in
Shit,
that
that takes out all your viewers, man.
Fuck. Sorry, guys. Find a white woman, good credit.
Go with plan B, the white woman, and she's a nurse, preferably. She goes to college.
Yeah, she went to school, grad school. She
God.
good.
No, Luke, you married well, buddy.
Oh, I did. What's that saying? You outputted your coverage. Yeah, I know that. I know that. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with the whole thing is, it's crazy how life works.
None of us have been divorced.
No.
Oh,
Not-
you're the
not-
closest
not-
one. You're the closest one.
Hey, Jonas.
Oh shit. Okay, hey, spiritual growth, man. We're all homeowners. We're all sober most of the time. You guys don't strike me as addicts.
If I did cocaine one time, I would be an addict.
Okay,
I think I would,
yeah,
just because I like uppers.
Hey, can I tell you a funny story about Matt here? So we're in a business partnership. Okay,
great.
now listen to me.
Wonderful.
Now there's many aspects of running a business. Okay, you got to be good with numbers, and you got to be consistent, and you got to know the loan programs. But guess what else you got to do? You got to go out and schmooze.
Yeah.
You got to go out and play golf, and you got to drink with people and party.
Yeah.
And we came to a crossroads about 2 years ago, and basically, no, it wasn't 2 years, maybe it was like 5 years ago. Like, hey, Matt, listen, buddy, somebody's got to take one for the team. Somebody's got to go to the strip clubs. Somebody's got to party. Somebody's got to go out and golf and do all that shit. I can't do it, man. I can't do it. And Matt at the time was like, oh, okay, I can do that. I can go out and schmooze, and you know, I can play. This guy's a clubber on the golf course, man. Woo.
You like to play golf?
Oh, he can. He can drive.
I
it.
mean, hey, if I'm going to be working, I mean, I'd rather be doing it on the golf course.
But he came back. So, but then he just like last year, he's like, Andy, we got to revisit this thing. I can't drink no more. I can't party. I don't want to smoke and drink and go to the golf course. You're like, I want your office job. You know, you come in here and
it takes a whole.
You got like a 2-year-old daughter, and you're married, you know, and it's like,
God damn it,
man.
man.
No sleep, nothing.
Yeah, I'm joking with people like, man, in my 20s, this would have been my dream, you know, just going to happy hours, going to, you know, restaurants, eating good food, going golfing, you know, like
it takes work,
right? But it's
schmoozing takes work.
You know, it's like now you're just not going out there and being like, okay, I'm just gonna, you know, play golf and I'm out here for me. It's like you got to be on, you got to be finding those opportunities to, you know, make the relationships and have the right conversations and it definitely takes work, and we had that conversation this year because like it was a Wednesday like at 6 p.m. and I'm like hammered and I'm leaving.
I'm drinking the real estate agents. They like to drink.
I'm leaving this real estate agent's house and they're like giving me shit like, oh, Matt going home early, and in my head I'm like, if I don't fucking leave right now, I'm gonna black out. You know, like they're going hard, man, and I can't drink as much as I used to.
Yeah, because it takes 3 days to recover now, too.
Oh, dude, and then the next day I show up at the office, and then he's like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But I've still got to work. I still got to do it.
It's tough. I know. It's age.
Yeah,
it's age.
Yeah.
Believe me, dude. I do this once a week. They're like, "Hey, we do 2 a week." I'm like, "Fuck you." I'm gonna do a coffee one in the morning, then motherfuckers. I'm not doing this shit. I can't. Like there's podcasts now where I'm just like pretending to drink because I can't do it no more, dude.
I want water instead of my 6 beer, man. Can
Dude.
I just have water?
Dude. Hell no, there ain't no water in this bitch.
Well, speaking of, I think it was a pretty easy decision though when it came down to that because Andy's not a drinker. You know, he might, you know, present himself like he can hang, but I'm outing you right now because we went to we were, you know, right in that same time we went to Buffalo Wild Wings for lunch, and he's like, Matt's like,
I love that place.
yeah, man, and he's like, hey Matt, what is Patron? I've never. I keep hearing about
Petrani?
this thing called Patron, and I'm like, oh, it's tequila. We should get a shot of it so you know what it is. And so we got a shot of Patron at lunch, right? And so we just cheers, and I'm thinking we're going back to the office. I had to drive us back to the office because Andy was so fucked up after that one shot of Patron. I was like,
that's the last sip of hard alcohol I've had, and that's probably been 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Good
So
for
when it came down to who's going to take the drinks and like do that,
you.
I mean,
Somebody's got to pop on that bong.
So
take those shots. You know.
Well, here's the thing. So now you got you.
yeah.
You need to find another young sidekick.
Well, we're working on it. We got them in the. We got the 3rd string, the 4th string, the 5th string. We got 7 people on our team.
Do you guys really?
Yeah.
Because for the longest time
sir.
it was just you guys forever.
That's right.
Yeah. It was.
Good for you guys,
I
man.
know 7 of us, and it's pretty fun, man. Pretty fun to have seven people, and he's now taking the lead on mentoring. And it's, I hear him the other day. God damn it, Jared! If I ever see you print something on 8.5 by 11 that should have been 8 for, you get the fuck out of here,
right,
okay?
you know.
Okay, because we don't play that shit right.
Coffee is for
Who is that?
fucking closers,
Okay?
baby.
Yeah. See these keys? I drive a fucking 350. What do you drive? A Hyundai. Okay. He's fucking meaner than I am.
Oh fuck! Well, you kind of got to. It's a tough game out there
you know
now.
What?
Huh?
Like I truly believe this. Where it's like I don't like being mean. Actually, like my nature. Like when I was in high school, our wrestling coach, one of our wrestling coaches, I love him. I love him. He was my high school wrestling or he's my little league wrestling coach when he was in high school, and he's one-eyed Waddy, and he's like just this wild man, and he fought for a while. And he's a trainer at Armbrust Pro Gym. And he told me, he's like, it's my senior year of high school. He's like, you're not mean enough to be a state champion. Just flat out.
Yeah.
And he was right. I look back at that and I'm like, I didn't, you know, like you have to have this certain fucking like.
Yeah, killer instinct. You got to be a fucking.
And you know what? Like I liked winning and but there was this aspect of like wanting a little bit of them to be in pain, you know? And it was good because Waddy taught me tough love. He told me that flat out, you know, like you're just not mean enough. And that was the truth. And because he knew my goal was to be the state champion. I didn't get to that goal because I was probably not me.
Yeah.
And so in our careers, like these people are like, they are single moms. They have, dependent father-in-laws living with them. Like they're breadwinners of their family. And I can't tell them what they want to hear. Like I have to, like, it's not like what I want to do necessarily, but I know I have to tell them, you either do this or you're going to fail.
Yeah.
Like I know, all right. I know for a fact. And I'm here with you. I will do it with you. I will show you how to do it. I'll be that dog. Because guess what? I'm not above doing anything I tell you to do.
Yeah.
But you gotta show up, and you have to have the ownership in your own mind. Like, hey, no one's gonna hold my hand. No one's gonna be my daddy in this situation.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people have that. I don't know. Have that. I mean.
And I also heard him say, "Hey, Mr. Collett, who's that guy in the corner office? That old dude." Never mind, Matt says. Never mind. You'll meet him when the time is right. For now, I'm your daddy. Okay.
I'm the hefe around here, brother.
Okay. You'll meet the Godfather
Maybe.
when it's time.
Maybe there
if
will
you're
be
lucky.
a time.
In the meantime, focus.
But if he yells at you, you better thank him. All right. Because he cares about you. But, I mean, hey,
No, I don't give a fuck about them. I only care about my business partner. They're all, fuck them. I'm too old. I can't do I trained him. I got one. And he can take it from here, man. I'm going to be sailing off into the sunset soon. No, I mean 5 years, 10 years. I don't know.
Yeah.
you got to get
We'll see.
He's not, dude. I actually joke around with him because there's something about Andy where if you have a deal, like he will always work, man. Like,
because I remember being poor, bro.
There's no lazy streak in Andy.
Sucks.
Yeah.
It really
when you
sucks,
have
man.
that hunger in you, it never leaves you. And so Andy won't retire, bro.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about being poor and being somewhat having some money, like, because I'm not nowhere rich or anything. But
We're secure.
I just know about what it's like to be fucking poor, broke, and it fucking sucks. And my work ethic has always been good, like always good. But at the same time, I've always had a job where it reflects on my work ethic.
Yeah.
Oh,
which,
of course.
Which sucks because I mean, don't get me wrong. I could go to let's just say I was educated enough to do your guys' job.
Yeah.
I would come in, you guys hired me. Yeah. I would bust my ass and do it.
Yep.
Would I be happy? Probably not. Right?
No.
I wouldn't. That's not me. The way I am is I've always been a entrepreneur type deal. Like, I want to be my boss. Not saying that you can't be the man because you guys have proven it yourself that you guys have done it. I'm just saying I literally could not go to, let's say,
An office for 25 straight years.
I can't do it.
I'm doing it.
I can't do it.
Yeah, it's tough.
I could not do that.
It does wear on you because I'll tell you, I see you out, in nature and hunting and stuff, and there's that in.
It's a price to pay for that, though.
Yeah.
There's a price for that, and it's not just financially. It's my family life. It's time away from my kids. Time my wife's like, oh fuck, who's gonna watch my kids? Her mom has to come in here. It just there's a lot more headache comes with the limelight that you see on Instagram, right? Like people everybody's like, oh, you're out doing this and doing this. My wife says, tomorrow I leave to go to Nebraska for a whitetail hunt. I kind of played this one off nice though. My birthday's coming up November 30th, right?
Yeah.
And
how old are you, sir?
42. I'll be 42 on November 30th.
Nice. Happy
And-
birthday, man.
Yeah, thanks. And she's like, what do you want to do for your birthday? I said, honestly, can I go hunt in Nebraska?
But you had already had it planned.
I mean, I was going either way. You know what I mean? It's just being a nice,
When you're married, it's all about delivery. Right?
Here's the
and
thing.
which battle you're
It
going to
is,
fight.
It's just like, how am I going to pick this fight, right? And I was like, you and your mom, always give me some, gifts that are awesome.
Yeah.
But if she could come and watch the kids while I go hunt, that's
up
a
to
great
you.
birthday present. Like, I love it.
Yeah.
She's like, so you want your birthday present to be time away from us? Well, I didn't think about it like that, but I gotta go hunting. You ain't go with me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. So I'm going right, and but here's the thing with it. This whole podcast, she comes in here and she sees this sign, and everything on the wall, and she's like, your personality, your jive get you the sponsorship. Okay, yeah, maybe so, whatever. And I get a lot of listeners listen to this and blah 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 and this and that. But you're telling me that I get 6 hour because I'm just gonna talk about their product? I gotta fucking use their product. You know what I mean? Yeah. I gotta use this bow. I gotta go out and use it and do it. You know what I mean? Like, these companies are gonna continue to work with me if I don't fucking use it. So she said, "Oh yeah, you're going on vacation tomorrow." Yeah, it is. And I'm on a podcast every day doing it. And so, I mean, my job is a vacation.
Well,
it is.
I mean,
I love my job.
Yeah.
I love it. This
but
job
it's still
pays me.
work. It's still hustle. You still make the sacrifices like
I do what
about,
I wanted
right?
to do.
Yeah.
It's taken me almost 40 years to figure out what I want to do in life.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if this is what I really want to do there for the rest of my life. I don't know. How long is this going to last? Till they're like, damn, I'm tired of listening to this dumb fuck. Right? Like, I don't know how long it could fall off fucking 6 months from now.
Never. You kidding me, bro? Like, everybody loves this.
You know what? I don't know. I'm going to ride this bitch out till the wheels fall off.
There's one thing I know about Luke Cadillo. You've always held court in the groups, in the...
I don't know. I just found out something I'm really good at.
Hey.
Talking shit, talking to my buddies,
Bullshit,
drinking.
A man's man. You're pretty damn good at fucking fighting and killing things and shooting things and doing podcasts and smoking cigars. I mean, you're one of the last men's men out there.
I don't know. And don't forget.
I am the Clit Commander.
So stupid.
Don't forget about that one there, dog. You know what I mean?
Damn.
But that's what I'm saying is like it's been a roller coaster to get here. You got to look back. I met Skinny Cody when I met you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I met this guy, and now look at he's my right hand man.
Well,
I picked the wrong one. I should have been hanging out with Andrew.
Yeah. You should have been going to that bathroom.
Damn it! Yeah, should have been me taking those showers.
Yeah, that's right.
hundreds of trips to that bathroom with me.
You know what I mean? He really is. Like, obviously, he's a multimillionaire. You done fucked up.
He's not a. He just took my advice and did it. Like,
And
I
he's
didn't do
smart.
anything.
He's smart,
Oh,
though.
Right. He's
Took advice. That's what I'm
He's
talking about. You
very
guys are
smart.
talking about giving advice and how to get to that next level.
Yeah, well, and here's what Andy told me. He said, hey, if you learn how to do everything I do, within 2 years, you'll be making 6 figers. And I was young enough and hard-nosed enough.
He didn't believe me, though. He kind of did, but
I believed him. I believed it. Oh, yeah, I believed it. I was working Christmas Eves. I was working so many hours.
Damn, he was like a Scrooge, huh?
Dude, like, you know what? There was,
he wasn't married and he didn't have kids, so he better be working Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you know what? The phone was ringing. So you know what? When the salmon run's going, you gotta fucking be out
Put
there.
the hook in the water.
Yeah,
So, it was a good lesson and to learn how to hustle and to learn how to, make those sacrifices that you need to. And, I don't think a lot of the group that I went to college with actually learned those sacrifices. They still felt entitled to those I guess boundaries. And while that's fine, you make your sacrifices, but it costs you in your career if you're not willing to, put in those extra hours to gain the ground, because someone is. And I learned that. And Andy was always showing up too. He was there Christmas Eve too, wrapping presents like literally at 9 p.m. So he set a good example, and we hustled and I just had to learn what he could do, and he gave me that opportunity. But hey, I had to do it. You can lead a horse to water, and the analogy that Andy was using with some of these hires that we did have that didn't really pan out. It's like we're leading the water, and we're like shoving their head down into the water.
Can't make them.
And
It's
still
amazing. Yeah. Like, hard work is actually a very rare quality to possess. To be a genuine hard worker.
I think it's more today's society, though.
Yeah,
We're a bunch of soft motherfuckers today.
Yeah, I feel like the testosterone level in men is going down because of the food we eat and the lifestyle we live. There ain't no more Luke Cadillos out there in the millennial crowd, are there?
Tell me there are, man. You're rolling a different crowd. Probably.
I roll in a different crowd. I do, but here's the thing: I also live away from all that crowd, right?
The soy boys.
You have to talk to these guys here and ask them how many times do you see people out playing in the front yard anymore? How many times do you see kids play? That's where it was at. That's where I got tough.
Yeah.
My older brother fucking got me in fights with fucking. I was a fucking fourth grader, fucking fighting sixth graders, seventh graders, junior high kids. Had armpit hair. I didn't know what the fuck armpit hair was. I'm out there fucking fighting in my mouth, getting beat up. Like, you're the fucking older than him. Why am I fighting this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Oh, you wrestled. Fuck it. This ain't a wrestling match.
Dude.
You know, I don't know. Today, I want to say that I hope to God that there's enough men out there that are raising their kids like me and my wife are.
I don't see a lot of them. I really don't.
I hope it changes, man. I really do.
Yeah, there's.
Well, let me share with you because I've got twin 18-year-old daughters.
They're twins now, and they're 18.
They just turned 18 on November 7th.
Taking Instagram photos on motorcycles.
Easy.
Oh my God, dude! I'm not ready for that.
I know, but listen to me. They both. Hey, we have a crisis here. Like these guys,
dude. They were fucking 7 years old.
Oh, even 3. They were 3, bro.
No, bro.
They were 3.
Oh my God, dude! The last time I seen them, they were fucking trick or treating.
Oh, younger even. I mean, dude, they were like in a bassinet when I first met you. They were really young, 3, and now they're 18. Oh. It happens like this. The point, sticking to the subject though.
I mean,
they're smart.
You lost me at 18.
I know. I mean, it's awkward having the talk with them too.
I bet it is.
I'm like, hey, listen, the way that your mother got me to fall in love with her is she was sweet and kind, but she was an animal in the bedroom. Okay, I got to be honest. Like, she was sexually hot. She was a smoke show. I mean, she was a 5'11" tall blonde, and she just she took care of me. And it's awkward for them. But I'm telling this to my daughters, okay? And I'm trying to make it light, but there's a message here that, like, hey, sexuality is normal and healthy in a safe environment. Now go on and find a boyfriend. And you're like, Daddy, these guys want to play, video games. They don't want to ask us out on a date. Do you realize that my daughters, I think that they're very pretty, very smart, attractive, and guys don't ask them out anymore. That doesn't happen.
That's crazy.
Remember back in the day, I would take a girl out every weekend.
Yeah.
Or try to at least.
Definitely.
You know?
You know me.
The point is that's lost on this generation. I'm witnessing it firsthand. They're totally disenfranchised.
That's crazy.
I know. And she's now one of them is resolved to dating like guys that are in their 30s, and she's 18. Dad, I need a guy minimum 27. Like, wow.
Hey, man, you got that ad, bro? Hit me up.
Has she heard of the Hard 75?
Yeah, serious. Don't box me, Eddie, please. Just joking.
Hey, no, I get it. Listen, I want them
knows how
to
to
be
hunt.
happy.
He knows how to provide.
Hey, but you could say, hey, me and your dad got a lot in common. We fought on the same car together.
15 years ago.
Listen, I was 6. I was 6 when it happened.
I remember you were crying.
You were in the fucking corner crying over there in the corner.
The funny thing is, I'm like trying to tell him, hey, this is what you want. Obviously you want the ideal boyfriend to be intelligent and strong. And she's like tall. I'm like, right. And intelligent. She says, nah, I don't need him to be intelligent. I'm like, why is that? Well, we learned in biology that the intelligence chromosome comes from the female side. So as long as I'm smart, I can marry a dumb motherfucker as long as he's cute. And
what?
Yeah, that's what
I mean.
The female chromosome is most closely relating to the intelligence.
I'll vouch for that because my kids are fucking smart, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
like they can read good. My daughter can read shit. She's like, Dad, what's that word at? And I'm like, fuck, I don't know.
Okay.
And she's like, hold on. Oh, I got it.
You want to count to 5 again?
No.
The woman just needs you to have
It's
high
called
sperm count.
house. You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. I'm telling you, dude. When COVID hit, they shut the school down, and I had to do in-home house train because I'm dad.
This is what you said. Hey, baby, listen, daddy can't read, but I got a high sperm count, and that's all that matters.
I said, listen, motherfucker, I may not know how to read or write, but I can fight.
And your mama's happy. I can promise you that. And that's true.
Bro, speaking of your fighting, I mean, I feel like I gotta ask you a couple questions that have always been burning, man. Because when I first looked up your record, you were one of your fights.
Just gonna ask this.
One of your fights actually was one of my favorite fights. Do you remember when you fought that Batista? Was it Batista? I don't know what was his last name. Evangelista, or something like that.
Yeah, in Strike Force.
Yeah, Billy Evangelista.
Wow, that was a fight.
One of the fucking best fights I've ever seen, man. Like, oh my god, dude, that was like
that was a Colorado fight here in Strike
really?
Force.
Holy shit! Wow, yeah, that was awesome. And also one of the guys that you beat on like just earlier in your career, amateur fighter, he wrestled at my high school. And he was a senior when I was in 8th grade. He was an undefeated state champion his senior year. And he's like a legend to me. You know, his name was Vern Baca. And you destroyed him, I guess.
Oh,
like,
Vern Baca. Yeah, I knocked his teeth out, actually.
Yeah. And I remember thinking,
it was a fight, Ring of Fire fight. Fucking little tank, dude. He was a tank.
Dude, I remember he looked like Robbie Lawler when Robbie Lawler was young.
Yep. Yeah, he was a tank, and he was a badass wrestler, right? And I hit him with an elbow so fucking hard.
Oh my God.
Well, he was the wrestler, and he kept on taking me down, right? Trying to take me down, and you know, so he would take me down, I would stuff, or he would try to take me down, I would stuff it.
Because you were a wrestler too.
Yeah, and I would snatch him, and then he would pull guard because he was, you know, my jiu-jitsu was never near it. Probably because I think he was training with Gum at the time, and Nate. I remember like Nate and all them were all with him. This is where I was coming from, Nebraska. I was fighting up here, fighting these Colorado, out of gas, fighting up here in altitude. You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. So I had to get it done.
Yeah.
So I would come in here and I would just be like, okay, I got 2 rounds. I'm going to fucking let it all out, right?
Entertaining fighter.
And I would just fucking just try to fucking just hurt them
So
so
you knocked
bad.
his teeth out with an elbow?
Yeah.
Even with the mouthpiece in it? And all?
Oh, yeah.
Oof, that is nasty.
And
I think that was like, because I don't think he fought much after that.
no, I fucked him up.
Yeah.
I fucked him up. And
Like-
guess what?
like
I
when
went
you
off.
lose your teeth in a
But
fight.
in his defense, he was tough and he was good.
Tough, dude. Yeah.
What
you
was
know-
your pro record?
Man, I don't even know anymore.
I feel
It
like
was
at
pretty
least
even.
30
It was pretty
fights
even
total.
So
18
Sure
and
Dog
16.
has it as they don't have all my fights, but I think it was like 20, which I know it was like 23 and 15. I think is what ideally is what how many fights I took. I think. I mean, and then I had like 9 Muay Thai kickboxing
You're talking
records.
50 professional fights.
I had
50.
I didn't know you did Muay Thai, too.
5 hook and shoot fights in Indiana.
What's hook and shoot?
So hook and shoot is where you just stand up and your knees can't hit the ground, but you can take them. It's like Greco-Roman wrestling, and you just fight. You can't go to the ground, but you can just. It was cool, man. It was what I didn't know. It was NHB, is what we called it back in the day. NHB, no holds bar.
Yeah.
And
3 fights in one night? Is that when you
yeah, I did. I fought for Victory Fighting. I was a champion in Council Bluffs, Iowa, for I don't know how long, but it was always me and Alonzo Martinez battling out, dude. That fucking dude was he fighting a bare knuckle fight tonight, I think, or tomorrow.
Is he really?
Back there, and this is a kid that would be in the UFC when I would have fought too, and he probably would have done better than me. He just had the mentality. But check this out. He got shot in the head with the 22, and it bounced around, and it's still in his head, and they won't clear him to fight, and he lived, and, you know, they still, yeah.
Just because the bullet's still in his head, they won't let him
Yeah,
fight?
that's why he has never fought on a major card, because he can't pass medicals. And,
How do they even know the bullets in his head?
dude, I don't know.
You ask
Scan.
him, is there anything? What's that?
Scanning, you know, you got to get CT scans, CAT scans now, and you know, you got to do a lot of
man,
medical
some-
work to
man.
fight.
I'm sorry, sir.
I was always scared when I fought, dude. I always fought like when I first started getting in a fight, like you know, if I fucked around this one bitch from the bar, you know, or whatever, And this is like my early career, you know, and I was like, oh, man, I ain't fucking with this rubber, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna fuck. And then I had to get fucking tested for HIV, hepatitis B.
The fight, yeah.
Dude, I would go and I would be like, dude, what if I get HIV?
Oh shit.
You know, like that's just my head always talking like, what if I get this? What am I gonna do? Run away? Nobody knows me. I gotta go away.
I gotta go.
What happened to
I
Luke?
gotta go. I gotta go away.
Or do I just kill myself or what? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Like that was always the
Is
craziest
it safe
thing.
to say that you had a guardian angel? That you would get through
man.
what you've been through, bro, and still be alive and relatively functioning on a high level.
Where I'm at today,
Is it your Catholic roots, man?
dude, I'm telling you right
patron
now,
saint?
I don't know what it is, but I'm thankful for him, whatever
Man,
it is.
You got
Because where I'm at today, I would have never, ever pictured myself there when I first met you guys. If you would have asked me, hey, guys,
15 years from now.
20 years from now, 15 years from now, we're going to sit across from the table and we're going to reminisce about this shit. And guess what? We're going to be happy.
Yeah.
And all
You know what I
dads,
mean?
we're
Like,
gonna
we're
be
going to be
happy.
fucking, we're
Hey,
going to be
not
all
in
right.
jail. We're not in jail.
Well, I mean, we you know, it's crazy on what life does and like what people where we cross paths at. Like I always say, like things happen for a reason, right? Like even like today, like our conversation, like I had with Cody today on the phone. Like I went deer hunting in my deer spot before this, and all I could think about is like what's going on with Cody and this and that, and I'm just like, at the end of the day, I'm like, none of that fucking matters, none of it. Like what matters to me is how he's doing. That's it. Like all I can do is just be like, listen, motherfucker, it's time to fucking move on. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go conquer another fucking shit. Let's get on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, my whole deal is I will always fucking take things with a grain of salt.
Yeah.
I will take advice from you. And I will fucking listen to everybody. At the end of the day, I got to make the decision, right? Yeah. You got to make the decision. Right. You got to make the decision. Yep. My whole deal is like, I would not be here today if I didn't have the great people in my life that I've still today, 15 years ago, we met.
Yep.
And I can still talk to you like we haven't met.
You gave us your card, man.
We haven't missed a beat.
No, it's like it was yesterday.
Yeah. How many times would we go lift weights together? And
hundreds.
This guy would literally pay me to bullshit with him and lift weights with him. I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then we go fight in the ring. Yeah. You know what I mean? Or I'd hit whole paths for him. This was my job. I'm getting paid for this. Are you kidding me? Yeah. I'm going to hang out with this guy and talk. And he'd be the highlight of my day.
Well, you know and hey, we kind of phrased it earlier, like I was the sucker. I would always get so excited when I get that call. I knew he was training. I knew he was ready. I know. But are you kidding me? I get a bullshit with Luke and Andy for a little while.
Get in the gym, going there.
Put on the gloves, and you know what? Maybe take a shot or two and feel that adrenaline, feel that heartbeat, feel what it's like to be alive. And that was my favorite part about those times is that there was always this fear in me, driving to sparring. And it's like, turn around. Are you feeling okay? But then it's like you close off, you tell that shit in your mind to go away, and then leaving the sparring, I'll be like bleeding and black eye.
Best thing ever.
And I'm like singing, and I'm like to the radio and shit. And
alive.
This is like I feel the best I've ever felt at that point, and I feel like a lot of people need to go through that because they've been afraid to go through that, and it's like. You're going to be so proud of yourself and those endorphins and you're still going to be alive on the other side of that. I mean, This guy was sparring Justin Gaethje. Are you kidding me? Pat Barry. The fact that he was doing that to me is just amazing that he put in the work and he overcame his fear every single time he showed up.
Yeah. There's two things that just brought to my attention on this whole thing, which you just said. One, Saturday sparring, Tuesday sparring was the hardest sparring for us. I would get more vomit in my mouth, like wanting to puke before driving there to sparring. Like I would think, how can I miss sparring session today, right? Like
You can't
do I
let
just
your
miss it,
partner's down, man.
right? And I would get more sick and more fucking scared. I was scared to fucking shit to fucking spar 5 rounds with new guys, the guys that were in my gym. Then I would go fucking fight. I would, dude, when I go fight, I would be yawning. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker, right? Like it was hard for me to get up for fights, but for sparring, oh fuck, dude,
Yeah.
it was the scariest fucking feeling I've ever had. I cannot mimic the feeling to this day. The only mimic I would say that the fear of what I have right now, the only fear that ever gets in my head is me not seeing my kids grow old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's a fear for me.
Yeah.
Something happens to my wife, God forbid, anything like that. That's the only fear. Like I get really like, ugh.
Ooh, yeah.
But every week
Yeah.
for fucking 14 years, I fought.
Yeah.
Every week.
The gauntlet.
Yeah, I would fucking I would just hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, I would go around the block a couple times thinking, I should just go home. Swear to God.
Yeah. And when they had the guest fighters come in, and they would always make you go with them. You know, like,
Oh, dude, you went with every
hey,
single
John Jones is here for the week. Okay, why don't you go ahead and
Dude, I remember I had to go fucking back-to-back rounds with Clay Glida one time, and I was like, dude, this guy's a monster. Like, cardio tank for Denver. I was like, I got to knock this motherfucker out.
God.
So I fucked him up the first
did?
round hard.
You mean it's sparring session?
Yeah, like I beat him up
Yeah.
hard. Like, he's done. And he goes to me, he goes, let's go another round. And I'm like, fuck. I was thinking I was going to go grab Gaethje or something and let him lay on me.
Hey, can I tell? I want to tell you one time I sparred Gaethje, and I don't know. He would laugh at me basically. But there was one time in the many years there that I did have a nice little 3-minute round with him, and I felt so good. I got him with the jab a couple of times. I would say that maybe I even won that round, and I immediately took a beeline and went all the way across. The gym was the size of a basketball court, and I didn't look at anyone. And as soon as I won a ding, I went all the way to the other, and I didn't look at anyone, and I moved as far away because we were kind of always rotating, right? I went all the way. I climbed into the boxing ring even. Okay, I'm done. And then someone else came in, and I'm like, yes. And then all of a sudden, my worst nightmare came true. Gaethje was sitting there at the ring, and he told the other guy, "Get out." Yes, sir. And all of a sudden, I'm fucking in the boxing ring with fucking Gaethje.
So now you got nowhere to run.
And he's kind of pissed.
Oh, yeah.
He's kind of pissed. Yeah. And I'm looking around and it ding. And, oh, fuck. And I actually tapped out, man. He hit me with an uppercut. And, dude, let me tell you something. You know how many people he's hit with that fucking uppercut?
I know.
Oh, dude. He knocked it so hard, knocked my mouthpiece out. And then he slipped another one in and caught me underneath. I'm just telling you, I actually tapped out. That's the only time I was like, I'm done. And then he smiled. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
You are done.
I'm not.
That
You're
is
done now.
funny.
How
That's
scary
funny.
that is, man.
He followed you.
Well, I didn't even know, but he was following.
Yeah, he was
not
like,
happy.
I ain't going to let you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fucking
I tell
funny.
people in the bar, man, I took a round from Gaethje. Yeah, you're such a fucking loser.
Yeah.
No, I did, man. Once he followed me, nobody believes me.
Yep.
But it happened one time.
Yeah. Well, now people will know.
Yeah.
You
Of course,
both
I
have
was
a
6'3",
gun,
240, and he was,
Yeah.
155.
Yeah, I think Andy's at the door right now. He's
I'm looking.
Yeah, that's funny. I honestly, like, here's the thing, man. When it all comes down to it is, I appreciate friendship, in life. When you find somebody, when you meet somebody, I mean, obviously you're pretty good in first impressions, I think, Andy. You knew this guy, you interviewed him, and now look at him. You did that.
Yeah.
You hired a guy like Salas. You hired a guy like me.
Yeah.
And now look at us. We're still around.
Yeah. We're all, good attitudes. Everyone has a good attitude.
I'm just saying, I think today people need to appreciate a true friendship versus acquaintances or status. I think status is more of a real word today, is because like, do people hang out with people or friends with people because of their status, following, or, you know, what's he gonna get me or what's he gonna do? Like, you know, that was the cool thing. That was the cool thing about when we all met each other. Well, I mean, maybe there was MySpace. You know what I mean? Back there. You know what I mean? Like, as far as the
I had a
platforms.
flip phone.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. I had a razor shit, but took pictures though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And but like here, like today, I think people get caught up on like, you know, I'll roll with him because he got so many followings, or he could get me this, or, you know, whatever. I'm far beyond that whole deal, because I don't give a fuck, and I think that's kind of why my circle has been like smaller and smaller, because I've realized the only circle I need is my family, realistically.
As you get older, time becomes more valuable, and you're not willing to just give it away to any schmuck. When you're young, you give it away to everybody. As you get older, you realize, hey, man, like, and I don't know how it happens, but I don't have as much time for strangers anymore, because the relationships that I do have are so precious to me, right? And I just don't have time to waste on people that, and you also can see through so much more, you know.
As you get older, you do.
You just kind of, you know who.
And when, I guess when I say family, people know who I'm talking about. It's the people that I see on a everyday basis, people that I drive to go see them, or people that, hey, shoot me a text. It doesn't matter if it's about anything.
Yeah.
And if I reply back, guess what? You're my dog. You know that. I got you.
That's right.
You know, people in this room right now, I promise you this right now. If you guys, 2 o'clock in the morning, you need to be bailed out or fucking go knock down a fucking front door to fucking something happen, I'm there.
Can you make sure to
know
program my cell phone, my new cell phone number in? Who dis? Hey, who dis? You don't know
I
who
got
this
you
is?
now. I did.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Luca Dio is Andy Scripter.
Well, you know, it is what
Who's
it is.
this?
But you know what? Hey, Luke, though, that is something that I don't have a doubt about, because, you know, that first time when you fucking picked up some random stranger on the side of the road, I was like, that's who you are. And you know what? Hey, you know, as you get older.
Right away, I thought you were gay, so I was like, maybe I get a dauber.
Thought I was a groomer.
He's desperate.
I was a groomer.
I got her right where I
was
want
in a
him right
dry
now.
spell.
Shit.
No, I was like, here's the thing. Like, honestly, like I said, like I would do anything for you. I would do anything for you. I'd do anything for Cody, Tomas. You know the boys that we know that been here, and when you reached out and called me, I was like, dude, I'd love to have to bullshit with you across the podcast. Like,
Dude, that was Tuesday, and we're here right now.
You don't have to have status. You don't have to have fucking a big following. Like, here's the thing with me is I enjoy the people that I enjoy. And guess what, man? I hope being on this podcast get you some people here in Colorado area to come see you. You know, I honestly, man, like, you guys are doing great for yourself already, but I'm telling you right now, I would not be here without you guys from the LA boxing days.
Yeah.
I'm telling you that right now.
It's true.
I would not be the person I am today, because without you guys being there, and I don't know. Maybe this is just me saying thank you. You know, I honestly
Thank you, Luke.
Yeah, it's reciprocal, bro. Like, I'll tell you, Andy and I's business partnership, has been incredible because of the brotherhood, and you know what? Because shit, we've made each other bleed. You know, we've gotten, unlike, it's an unbelievable bond and brotherhood that you can establish when you get in the ring with each other and you see what each other's made of, and you're not sugarcoating it for us, and you're helping us get better, and we're working hard, you know, and you see when you see that in somebody, I mean, that's a bond, man. That's forever. So like that, I attribute those boxing times, like that training, to our business, and why it's flourished so well is because there's nothing that breaks Andy and I, because we've gone through that together and we know what each other are made of.
We have gone through some shit. I
believe it.
I mean, running a small business is, man, it ain't for the faint of heart, man. You know, you got people that steal from you and lie to you, and companies that lie and steal and cheat. And it's always nice to have a business partner. Like, if you can have a business partner, it's hard, man. It's hard to find a business partner. Then people ask me, okay, why Collett? Right? Why? Really?
Yeah.
That's a fair question.
Yeah.
And I would say the number one reason is because he will never steal from me, cheat, or lie.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, he's smart and he's hard worker, but like that, just that tiny little thing, like you can trust somebody.
You can't get that nowadays.
No.
Trust. I mean, this is like this is a big deal. Anyway,
that's true though, Andy, because you know, we were talking about like, oh, how many Lucadillos are out there these days? Well, it's just not about that. It's all about how many people can you fucking really rely on? How many people can you rely on nowadays?
And rely on to tell you the truth when you need it is an important thing, because I feel like this day and age of social media and just fluffing each other up, it's like, God, it's such a, I think, a setback in evolution.
It is, and it isn't, because I'm in a I don't even know, a fine line. How do you say it? Because I need it, and I'd rather not have it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Sure.
I mean, I need it to drive my podcast. I need it to drive the companies. I need it to, you know, show my numbers. Numbers don't lie, right? Numbers don't lie. Yeah. So when I say, hey, how's the podcast numbers doing? I'm like, so I just export the numbers, show them what's going on this week.
Yeah.
Here you go. Show me your Field and Stream magazine numbers. How much you pay for that, motherfucker? Yeah. Right? Yeah. Oh, shit. You're paying for you know, I don't even want to get into it, because I had an argument about it last week with a company that I've been working with for a long time, and I don't know where it's gonna go, but I put my foot down and I said, listen, my numbers are killing it. Either you're in or you're out.
Right.
I'm tired of fucking you guys fucking piggybacking and not doing shit for me.
You got to have that conversation.
Sometimes you just got to have that walking with Jesus moment. And guess what? It is what it is at the end of the day. Guess what? Yeah. If it ain't you, it's going to be somebody else. Because guess what? When I show numbers and I do this, you guys see numbers. You guys know numbers. Yeah. When I do it, and
it ain't show friendship.
Gonna take it, you know,
it's
what
show
I mean?
business.
Here's the thing, man. That's the problem with this whole thing. I'm such a loyal fucking dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm such a loyal dude. I've been with these people for so fucking long, and you know
it always works out. It always works out.
I hope.
Here's one of the mantras that I live by. You know, time solves everything. Time is the arbiter of truth, right? And so whenever you're in a difficult situation and you're trying to make the right decision, I say bide for time. Because usually the decision is made for you, right? And just in life in general. So don't be always too quick. Sometimes, like a general on a battlefield has to make a quick decision.
Yes.
But oftentimes, you know, maybe you want to do the slow play and let the decision be made for you. Typically in life, the decision is made for you if you put yourself in a position to buy for enough time to protect yourself. And the decision is always eventually comes out. So don't be so quick. I always say that the things that you see coming, they never are the things that hurt you. It's the thing that you don't see coming. Oh. So if you're stressing about it already, well, then you already know that ain't the thing that's going to get you. The things that have got me are the things I never saw coming, right? Yeah, and
like
so
a knockout.
Good advice.
Yeah, so remember, if you're stressed about it, it's probably not the thing. Like my daughters, you my business partner, all of us, we stress about things, but I'm telling you, those aren't the things to worry about, right? It's the thing you don't see coming that gets you. So you're stressed about something, like, hey, bide for time and it will work out. Listen, in business, you only want win-wins, right? You don't want a win-loss or a lose-lose. And so win-wins are the best business relationships. So you just play for that. And if it's not a win-win, then you don't want it. Like, I don't want to do a loan for somebody that it doesn't benefit them, right? That's just like bad karma, right? Like I want to be able to walk around my neighborhood and meet people in the grocery store that I did business with years ago, right? You don't do a good business because, or I should say ethics. Ethics is not just the right thing to do. It's good business, right? And so in life, look for the win-wins and be the first one to exit a relationship if it's not working, right? I'm the first person to tell a client, hey, there's nothing that I want more than this $1 million transaction that pays me 10 grand in commission, but this is not the right transaction for you. So you got to stop. You cannot do this loan. You cannot buy this house. And I have gone through great lengths to tell people not to do something. And that's the right thing. Guess what? They'll refer me their cousins and their friends. I'm still getting loans from people I said no to years ago, right?
Honesty.
So remember that. Oh, yeah, it's just good business. Honesty is good business and win-wins.
Well, it goes back to something that, Andy was always somebody that would tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear, right?
Yeah.
And the people in those positions there's a lot of people that are going to tell them what they want to hear, but Andy cares. We care about our clients. And we're not going to tell them what they want to hear. We're going to tell them what they need to hear. Yeah. And that's what they rely on us for. That's what we're the experts for. And just like if you're training a fighter, right?
Yeah.
And he's like, hey, can I get in there and fight this guy? And he's not ready, or you could be like, yeah, you're going to kick his ass, and you're just going to serve him up to just get destroyed. No.
I think the proof is in between rounds of a fight.
What?
Like you believe in your fighter this much, but like, listen, motherfucker, you're losing this fucking fight. I need a knockout. I think what was that? The Izzy fight was
Yeah,
perfect.
that's what he said. Yeah.
I think the perfect fight was the corner
Told him,
man
you're,
said,
you're down 3 rounds.
you're down 3 rounds.
You don't knock him out, you lose. And
You
he
need to
said,
knock him out, and
I'll do it.
that's what he said, right?
Yeah.
I'll get it
To
done.
me, dude, that was the best advice
That's
ever.
the advice you can get.
And sometimes you just got to be fucking real
That's right.
with your people, right?
Hey, Luke, you're the best corner. I mean, you are me. I never lost with you in my corner, ever. I'm telling
Well,
you, no. I never lost.
Here's the thing. When I go out there, I'm paying your opponent a little money on the table. Yeah. No, here's the thing, dude. When you go out to fight, you're going to war. I'm going to war with you.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, dude. People don't understand this. And I'm not going to toot my own horn, but motherfuckers, and I say motherfuckers is because a lot of motherfuckers always ask me, hey, come and corner me. Come and corner me.
Yeah.
No, bitch.
Yeah.
Listen,
You haven't
I'm not
played
going to
with me
waste my
training?
Saturday night
Yeah.
to go corner you to go get limelight in front of a fucking TV
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't need it.
Yeah.
You didn't put time in with me
Yeah.
for this fucking 8-week camp.
Yeah.
Or you didn't fucking
Yeah.
dude. I'm prideful. When you go to
Of course.
fight,
Yeah.
I go to fight.
Yeah.
Like you lose, guess what? I lose too,
Yeah.
motherfucker. But I'm right next to you,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna stand right next to you and take it
You
on
know,
the chin.
you know
too.
how they can honor you is by paying you. Hey, you want me to corner? Honor me. This instead of saying pay me, say honor me. Okay, I'll honor you. Okay, with $2,000. Okay.
Here's the thing, man. That ship had sailed so long ago to me. I fucking just know better now. You know what I mean?
I know. Okay, well, I got to talk about you cornering Gaethje and some of those. I mean, literally millions of people watching pay-per-view, and you're in the corner with them. Dude, just say what tell us what it's like.
The coolest thing was though, like it wasn't even about cornering him. All these fights. That's cool. This last fucking pay-per-view fight, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
He was out in New York with the fight, right?
Oh, yeah.
And the pay-per-view, and he did a commercial with them, and they showed me on it.
Yeah.
And usually my kids watch it with my wife, right? When they're, because I'm
There's
there
daddy.
with their daddy, and I see it from a video
Yeah.
point,
Yeah.
right? Like, and they're like, "Yay, Dad!" Marcus is punching. It's just fucking
Everything.
makes me alive, right?
Yeah.
Like, I always see it through a video, right? Like,
Yeah.
like I said, I didn't have I usually have a bunch of people here watching fights and this and that. The last fight, maybe I'm getting older. I don't know. Everybody's gone. My daughter, Marcus is here. He was there.
That's the best.
I'm right here.
That's the best.
We're watching the fights right here, and that commercial comes on. I had no idea, right? And we're watching Justin, boom, 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 and they show me. Dude, my kids fucking flipped the fuck out when they saw me on TV.
on the TV.
Yeah, they were. I was on the commercial, and to me, dude, I could not. I wanted to cry, dude. Like I was like so proud of it.
Bro, the journey. I mean, when did 25 years? When did you start?
I fought 14 years professional. Well, 14 years period. And
that journey is unbelievable.
It's nuts, but here's the thing. Does Gaethje need me? No, maybe I don't think he does. But to have me on something like that was cool.
Yeah,
for
but
me.
you're good grounding for him, though. With all the flashy lights and stuff. That I don't know. I'd like to. If I
I'm
wanted
his
you to
bodyguard,
know,
motherfucker.
If I'm ever in that UFC, you're going to be in my corner, for damn sure.
But anyways, it was cool. That part, like corner and Gaethje, there's a lot of perks. There's a lot of fucking.
Tell us the perks, man. Tell us some perks.
The perks
Fun.
is, I mean,
Fun
it's
stuff.
not like. Why do people ask me like, why do I like hunting so much? I like the challenge of me trying to kill something with a bow. That's why I like bow hunting and rifle hunting or whatever. I like the challenge of doing it. When I go out tonight, like tonight, I got amped up. I did because I know the rut is kicking in, and I know I pulled my trail cameras, pictures, and I saw bucks coming in. And I thought tonight was going to be the night. I mean, when I put on a fucking orange vest on and an orange hat on, shit's going down. I'm ready for it to come out, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot it with the gun tonight. I got a Colorado tag, that I got a still rifle tag. Nebraska, I got a bow tag. So I got to be a little closer, and I got to do it. That shit gets me pumped up.
Yeah.
Right? It gets
Has
me
to.
It gets me pumped up, and this reminds me of what I got to talk about.
Because we went from Gaethje to killing things.
Yeah, so it all boils out to the same thing, right?
Yeah.
This is what reminds me of the whole thing is I went to Arizona hunting with Gaethje a couple weeks ago, and riding back, and I'm on cloud 9. I'm pumped. I'm fucking stoked. I looked at him, and he looked at me. He's like, "Give me pound," and he goes, "Fucking fighting has fucked my life, dude." And I was like, "The fuck you talking about, dude?" I did the same thing you
just a
did,
couple weeks
right?
ago?
Yeah.
I said I did the same thing you did. What the fuck you talking about? Fighting's done nothing but great for me.
Yeah.
And it's done nothing but good for you, you pussy. You ain't working in the mine like all these other guys.
Yeah, don't forget that,
And
man.
what are you doing?
Mine.
And he goes, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I can't get the fucking, when he killed his animal,
Yeah.
he didn't get the adrenaline rush. He didn't get the.
It'll come back to him, though. Like right
That's
now,
what I told him.
Eventually.
That's what I told him. I said,
Yeah.
bro, when you go out to fight, my hair sticks up like, when I took the animals live, that's I got the perk. This is what I feel.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much as when you walk out. It's nuts because it's electrifying. When he walks out to a fucking fight,
I mean,
you got to realize, I walked the same walk this motherfucker walked in the UFC.
Yeah.
Right? I walked out on the Prudential Center, sold out, 70,000 people there.
Who was headlining that one?
Michael Bisping and Rashad Evans.
Shit.
And
Evans, man.
yeah, there was those gloves right there. So when I walked out, it was packed, and I felt fucking invincible. Like I was more starstruck. I was like, damn, no, this is shit. I mean, you got to realize I went from the Broomfield Event Center,
Yeah.
to
To the biggest stage.
yeah, and it was crazy. And then
Gladiator, man.
so I missed it for a while. I went out with Justin. When Justin fought on the McGregor card, that was a huge card. I felt that.
Yeah.
And then, Matt Lopez, I cornered him a lot, in the UFC, and I felt this every time I go out there with fighters. I'm so attached to them. Even with you, when we went out and walked fucking USA Boxing. I get attached. I'm in it with you, brother. I feel it.
Yeah.
Like, I know we're gonna fuck these dudes up.
Yeah.
Period.
You
Right.
knew it way more than I did.
And when Justin said, "Man, fighting fucked it up for me. He doesn't get it for me." I get that, but in time, like I quit fighting for a while. When you're fighting, like this is what found me. Like hunting's what saved me. Like,
You can tell. I remember.
I'm passionate about it now. It's my new love.
I remember when you went all into it, and I maybe you don't want love probably bringing this up. But I remember you getting into the bow a lot and like competing in bow competitions. And you posted something that was like you and maybe I'm misremembering this, but you posted something that was like you missed the shot.
Oh yeah,
and you were super embarrassed about it.
Oh yeah,
but like
that happens.
But the fact
still today,
right? But the fact that like you didn't let that stop you. Most people let that stuff stop you. Most people don't take that step, and you probably still miss a few, but you still probably could smoke all those people.
I don't. Here's the thing, dude. There's nothing that embarrasses me, or I don't. I mean, I'm lucky enough. I surround myself with like some of the best in the business, right? Like guys like Aaron Snyder that I go shooting with on a regular basis, and they compare me of shooting him and he beats me, or whoever. Even if it's Cody fighting me or shooting bows against me, he beats me. Dude, there's nothing that will embarrass me. Like,
that's why you continue to get better, right?
It's not even that. Like, here's the thing, dude. I'm not a guy that says like I was the expert at this. I wasn't even the expert at fighting. I know enough about fighting where I would trust his life in my hands. You know what I mean? He chose that, and I said, "Yep, I accept it because I'm gonna coach him enough where I know that he's going to fucking put damage on this guy and know how to protect himself." Yeah. Right? I knew it. Because here's the thing, what people don't realize when they coach, like that person is involved in this guy's life. You have 2 twins. Yeah. You have a wife. You have a business. Yeah. Not only does that trickle down to your lifestyle, but when you started taking these fights, it wasn't just about you, dude. It was about everybody else. And when you find a coach that says, "I accept you," I mean, you got to look back. Ann Perez is another perfect example.
Awesome lady,
right?
Oh, yeah.
She's doing great, man. I still see her to this day. Oh, I go into her house. She has Percocets really bad. I go to her house. She doesn't leave. She can drive. I bring her coffee 2 or 3 times a week.
Really, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, she's a saint.
Yeah. The moral of the story is when you do things, like be proud of doing things. Right. I'm proud of being your coach.
Yeah.
I was proud of being her coach.
Yeah.
I'm proud of fucking being Justin's coach. So there's, levels of doing all of this, right? I'm proud of this podcast. I don't give a fuck. Sometimes I get bad slack for it. I do.
Why?
Sometimes. Well, you're just a drunk, or you just all you talk about is fighting or beating people up or killing animals or this and that. Like you get the fucking PETA lovers, right?
Yeah.
You're gonna do whatever. You're gonna have haters, right?
Yeah.
I love it. It means I'm doing something. That's right. I'm doing something. Here's the thing. I have gotten way more of a way better response on this show on anything I've ever done in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy because people call me like, dude, I've had anywhere from, like, the ones that pop out the most are like veterans. Yeah. Veterans they're like, dude, had the worst fucking week, and I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I've thought about popping myself. But you have fucking brought it back a different life. Give me joy back in my life. I feel like every week I know I can listen to your podcast.
Yeah, you're real.
And
Luke.
fucking have that camaraderie again, like I'm sitting there having a drink with you.
Yeah.
Like they love that. To me, fuck it, man. I don't give a fuck if I lose every one of these sponsors.
That's right.
Because I'm going to tell you right now, that's what brings joy to me. right?
Hey, the internet does allow to leverage, the qualities that you have, Luke. Like you're very self-demeaning, but you are, and for those of you that don't know what that means you can be hard on yourself. But I mean, you have a electricity about you, bro, and that's what drew me to you as a coach, by the way. And
I
it draws a
appreciate that.
lot of people, and the gregariousness and the positivity. You're just wired that way. I think it's probably in your DNA. You don't just learn to be what you are. Very, very positive, very like a big heart, very loving. You're very quick to embrace. Now, if someone, interprets that wrong, you can fuck them up in many different ways, right?
And that's what I'm saying. Like, you have the veterans, right? I'm proud of that. I'm proud of fucking giving content out for them, and they get it. You know what I mean? I've had guys that fucking work night shift, and they're like, dude, this is the only thing that gets me insane in my job. Until I get home to my family. And I'm like, what? Like there's just different avenues.
Yeah, very real.
People don't have, the fucking 9 to 5 or the luxury of me doing what I do.
Yeah.
And my wife, she listens to podcasts sometimes, hopefully not a lot because I say some shit. But she's a podcast listener on her drive to work, right? And that's what helps her get to work. Like, there's a podcast for everybody to listen to. Yeah. I'm just a podcast for some people. And this world's big, man, because there's a lot of motherfuckers listening to this podcast.
Well, and you know what? Like, I'll tell you, I think right now in this time period, there's a special need for this podcast because, like you mentioned, the veterans and people that have really just given so much for this country and so much for the freedoms that we have. And the fact that they can tune in and feel a bond to you, is just so special, man. And right now, I think that is more rare.
Yeah, well, rarity is what's raw right now, right. And I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first launched this podcast, I probably knew fucking nothing about podcasting. And I'm gonna tell you right now, when I got the invoice from. I hit up a few people and I was like, hey, what do I need to get for this shit? And I look back at it and I'm like, I should have done it. But I didn't know at the time that this was going to take off and do it. Yeah. My whole main thing was I try to be as real as possible every time I step on here and I record a podcast because there was a lot of times I would listen to podcasts and I loved a lot of podcasts. What a podcast. I didn't know what podcasts were. There were conversations. Right. And I was going to learn something from people, right?
Right.
It was great. I was like, oh, fuck, I'm going to tune in this podcast. I'm going to be an expert at this.
Yeah.
After a while, every podcast became the same podcast.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? Everybody's fucking copying what's trending.
Yeah.
Right? And it just got old. I was like, I got done. I was like, fuck this. And then when COVID came and I called a few people and I said, boom, boom. I mean, I remember the same conversation that I had with Cody over here. I said, Cody, man, I'm going to start a podcast. And Cody goes, what'd you say, Cody?
Who the fuck is going to listen to you talk?
And I said, who you going to have, your fucking buddies?
See, that's
on
a good friend right there.
It is. And I said, man, I'm going to get some people on here and I don't know. Because I didn't know. I really didn't know where it was going to go. I knew I had a few people, like a guy like Aaron Snyder helped me out tremendously in the outdoor industry. My buddy Alex Nestor, huge guy that helped me out, that built my audience. And then next thing I knew, I just had to be real. I just had to talk. I don't have to pretend to be like this guy or the expert bow hunter or the expert gun guy. Fuck, dude, I'm not. I get fucking guys across the table from me that are expert at what they do.
That's right.
And guess what? The people that are across from me are the best guys that I like because you know what? You guys are real. You're real. People in my circle, they're real. And people that dude, I've had people hit me up all the time to be like, hey, man, I want to be on your podcast. And I check them out, and I'm like, you're a fucking fake bitch, or you're a fucking fake person, dude. I'm not doing it. I
Have you done
cannot
a
sell
podcast?
out.
Have you done a podcast and thought, I fucking hate that guy?
Who?
No, have you ever done that? You don't have
no.
to name names.
No,
So okay, so you just pick people that you like and
I have never done a podcast. Cody, is there a person that you don't like? Anybody that I brought in?
I'm not asking you.
I mean, you don't have to say
Till now.
names. But just
Nestor.
yeah, Alex is on. Besides Alex.
Yeah.
Like honestly, like there's nobody that's been across this table or in my mobile unit. I don't know if you guys saw that.
No.
Oh yeah, it's
Oh, nice.
Man, you got a mobile unit?
yeah.
Well, what's the criteria you use to invite someone?
You know,
Who's not doing anything tonight? Is that how we got you guys?
hey man, y'all want to come out to Conver, Colorado? No, here's my deal, man. Instagram is probably my best friend on that whole deal. Is I use it to promote my product, right? I promote the show on Gladiators Unleashed and GU Unfiltered, and they see it, right? People, I mean, my downloads speak for themselves. When I hit somebody up, they're usually like, man, I don't drink. I'm like, please, you don't have to drink on the show. Like, it's a bad impression. Like, it is. Like,
They thought you were a drinking podcast.
yeah, like, I'm not. It's like, so people are like,
I keep
okay.
pouring myself.
But they're like, but I smoke weed, though. You know what I mean? Like, okay, well, you're right.
Hey, whatever makes you comfortable.
Yeah, and so here's the thing. Like, when I reach out to people, they're like, yeah, let's figure it out. Like, when the scheduling is the hardest part of everything between, I gotta be thankful my crew getting here. Like, it's not like
Yeah, you
a
did
9
this
to
on
5.
3 days notice.
Yeah, I did this one pretty fast, right? And I could have had one tomorrow too. I mean, and I chirped down. I got to be thankful for them because they can fucking show up and help me out because I've done this shit by myself. It's hard. It sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah.
Can't imagine they're working this entire time. Man.
Oh yeah, he's on his phone the whole time.
He's
I
researching.
He's on Tinder over there.
He's showing
called-
off.
it's
he's
called
showing off that
Grindr. I'm sorry,
75
Grindr.
hard.
My
It's called
bad.
networking, Luke. I'm networking.
Dude, you got to show off that 6-pack while he's down.
That's right.
He does. He's looking fucking. He's looking like E-Man, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Minus the muscles.
Everyone else aged since
coming.
that smoker 15 years ago.
They're
except
coming.
For,
Oh, I
Shit, he
know,
was
right?
6. I was 24.
I know.
know,
I
it's-
need to do it. Here's my deal, man. I do like 4 days hard during the week, and then I have fun. And then I'm like chicken wings and French fries, and
Man, I love food.
I
You love
do.
food,
I
too.
love food.
The
I
three
love-
of us love food. I
I
tell
love
you what,
food, but I got to do it. Like I've been getting up, doing my cardio, and then I come in here and I work out, lift weights.
You do cardio?
I do.
No, you don't.
I do. I got elliptical.
Wow.
Got elliptical. I think here's the thing.
Hunting requires a lot of cardio. From
Yeah, but I do a lot of road hunting.
Hey, wait, I want to ask you some questions on your hunting.
What?
So very few people live in an area where they can go outside and
Oh, I can
hunt.
shoot the biggest buck out of my.
Aren't you worried about shooting a neighbor or something?
Nah.
Okay, listen. So what would you say? You've lived here 10 years now?
8, 9.
8 years? And have you noticed that the population's more
Stupid.
the same? What? Just
No,
a ton
it's
of
stupid.
animals?
It's growing.
Ton of animals.
Oh, you're talking about animals. I was talking
Yeah.
about people.
No, I'm talking about animals.
Fuck, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now.
What?
There's like your business is booming because the motherfuckers are buying up in here.
Yeah.
They're getting the fuck
Yeah.
out of Denver. They're
Yeah,
coming up here.
Yeah.
They're
And they
getting-
should. The zombie apocalypse
I'm
is
one
coming.
of them.
I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, get out of Denver. No, don't get out of Denver. Go to fucking stay in Denver. Fuck it.
Okay.
Get a suburb. But the animals here,
Yeah. What are
the
the animals up here?
bears here,
Black bears?
are
And they-
are
what?
crazy here.
What do you mean?
Lots.
A lot
So
of them?
many.
Okay, what do they eat?
Trash cans. Your trash.
And,
You're trash.
and so bears are basically big raccoons. And how big are they around here?
Oh, dude, I got some fucking 400 pounders here.
Really?
Big motherfuckers.
No,
that you
but
make you shit
seriously,
your
what
pants.
do they eat? Seriously.
Berries?
There's enough berries up here?
No, and then they eat your dog and cat and humans.
Okay, so
Deer,
black bears, deer.
deer.
What kind of deer? I mean, I'm a novice person. here.
Mule deer up here.
Okay, and they're everywhere, I'm sure, right?
Yeah, well, they used to be until the
Do they taste
bear-
good around here?
Mule deer, yeah.
But what,
Not bad.
what do they eat?
The grass, the pines here, and everything.
Is there a
So it tastes-
difference from Nebraska? With
Yes.
Like, there is.
Yeah, because
better in Nebraska.
Yeah, it's better because they eat corn
Corn-fed.
corn fed there.
Got it. Yeah.
That's why I'm stoked about leaving to go
To go
hunt
to Nebraska.
whitetail.
Okay, wait, what else? Turkey? You shoot
Turkeys,
turkeys?
yeah, I got turkey here. Yeah.
And when you kill them, do you put them in a smoker here, or what do you do?
Oh yeah, I got a smoker, and yeah, everything I kill, I honestly like. That's kind of like been my whole deal. Is like when I first started hunting, I used to just want to just kill anything. I did. I didn't give a fuck about eating it.
Yeah.
I did. I swear to God.
Yeah.
And then I ate my first elk, and then I was like, oh, this is
I'm in.
awesome. I can like elk is the shit, dude. I'm telling you. And
You have a big freezer here.
mhm.
A bear tastes good too, right?
Two of them right
Bear tastes good too.
there.
Doesn't it? The best sausage I ever had was bear sausage.
Yeah, the sausage, breakfast sausage is really good. You know, bear is different. It depends on what you get. Like around here, I don't know, man. They're dumpster eaters.
Oh.
They're dumpster eaters.
So, question on that.
You got to realize, if I wanted to shoot a bear, all I would have to do is put one of Marcus's dirty diapers outside of my fucking property, and that bear would be there fucking trying to mow his dirty diaper and down. It's fucking
You're
unreal.
joking.
I'm not joking.
So they'll eat anything that's organic, including kid shit.
Dude, you want to talk organic as fuck? You're talking to a kid that just eats Cheetos.
Oh my god.
He dips his fingers in my wife's wine and in my Corona.
Okay. All right. So we've covered
a
a
healthy
mule
baby.
deer, some elk.
Elk is the best, man. Elk is the best.
What else?
So you started once you had elk, you started hunting and
That's when I knew I wanted to
eat.
really kill an animal
Yeah.
because I wanted to eat it,
Yeah.
right? And I've been around a few places, few states. I've been in different countries now to hunt. New Zealand, I've hunted red stag out of there. Bomb food. We just recently went to Arizona, hunted coos deer. They're like a whitetail.
You were with Gaethje there, right?
Yep,
Yeah.
they're
What
like
do
a
you do with
whitetail.
all that meat? Like what? You're talking 150-pound deer?
So a coos deer is way smaller than that. It was a Labrador type deal, and it's real small.
Like 40, 60 pounds? What?
I'm gonna say probably 50 pounds tops.
How
So
much meat could you get out of that?
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. But how
And
much?
50, about 50 pounds.
And who butchers it?
I did.
And you know how to
I
do
do
that?
it. Yeah, I do it a year. That's why that thing is there. I hang it from there.
And that was my next question: is if you first started hunting without,
And then I
without
got other
leaving it,
companies that I work with. Like I drop them down.
Who taught you how to do that? Did you just figure it out?
Cousins,
Yeah,
trial and error.
yeah. Because I feel like
YouTube.
that's a pretty
YouTube can teach you
YouTube.
anything.
Well, you
man.
know, I started getting in there to try to figure that stuff out. Because actually, when you started getting big into hunting, I'm like, dude, I gotta start at least getting more in touch with my food. Right?
Yeah,
And
because
so
it's huge, dude.
it's huge, all right? And so I started fishing and obviously cleaning my fish, bringing it home. And then I was like, all right, what's the next step here? All right, getting the birds. What's the next step? And then I was like, how do I clean these animals? I don't know, right?
yeah.
And then I got on YouTube, and all the hunters that would actually put walkthroughs with it, it was like this weird demonetization thing where they couldn't explain for some reason
Really?
how to do that. And I
Because
was
YouTube would fucking centralize
right,
it. Yeah.
which to me, I'm like, wait a second, we're actually
it's bullshit.
taking away
Fuck
the
YouTube,
knowledge to
Bullshit.
help people actually prepare and process and harvest their own food.
Yeah.
That's got to be. I mean, I may be a little bit of a conspiracy theorist, but I'm like, why would you take that knowledge from
Yeah.
people?
And
You know,
that-
that's something I wanted to
Yeah,
learn.
and that's just one platform, right? So there's tons of ways of finding out, because that's a cool thing about social media. All you got to do is look up, find somebody,
It's evolving.
and reach out to that person.
Right.
9 times out of 10, that person's gonna come back and tell you,
Yeah.
"Hey, check this video out,"
Here's how you
or
do it.
"Hey, I'll tell you how to do this,"
Right.
or you're in a close enough circle where you know this guy or me, myself. If I don't know, I'll lead you to somebody who know. Here's the thing on the whole thing, man. I say, fucking try it. My personally, my whole deal on the whole animal deal is I have taken it to butcher places. I have great experience. I've had not such great experience. me personally, I like doing it myself. I do. I really do. It's time consuming. Me and Cody, we did it when we did those axis deer.
The axis.
Those, I believe, those are better than any cow or any.
So the steaks. Tell me, you get steaks. You get ground meat.
Dude,
ground
you
up?
could do. What do we do? We did tomahawks.
Tomahawks,
Let's
yeah.
cook those
Are they
motherfuckers.
still
Shut
here,
up, you
dude?
guys have
I looked in the freezer when I was Oh, it's the other freezer.
Yeah, that one.
Dude, I was gonna eat them all week long, and
No.
I couldn't find. I was like,
No.
motherfucker.
You fry them in a pan.
You could do that. Smoke them, grill them, dude. Dude.
What's a tomahawk?
So dude,
It's
Is it a type of steak?
It's part of his backstrap.
it's part
So
of
it's-
it's the
instead
best
of-
part of the meat.
The backstrap runs all the way down the
So
spine.
if you went to Shanahan's or
Yeah.
fucking Always,
Yeah.
it'd be $200 some steak.
Really?
yeah, so you're cutting a rib
Oh,
with
you
the
guys are
backstrap.
making me hungry, man. You can't
No.
buy that at the grocery store.
No, you can't, because here's the thing. It's not fed. It's all organic as fuck, right?
Right.
That's where the hunters have the fucking upper hand on this whole thing.
Yeah.
When it comes to the grocery store and all these people, like they're not ejecting the meat and with the different hormones of these cattle face. I don't have a problem with it. Whatever. I will eat the cows. I love beef. I'm a Nebraska boy, dude.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. I'll eat beef, but the prices of beef is going the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But so is my tags. My tags
How much?
in Nebraska went up for a deer.
How much?
Another
How many
$100.
tags? How many deer per tag?
So my archery tag went one deer.
You only get.
So
how many
I used to get it for $209.
Oh my God! What a joke!
Right? I used to, but that was no
So
problem.
ex-
Out of state, right? That's out of state.
No.
In state would pay probably 40 some bucks, right? Not bad. This year I paid $310, and I'm like, God damn, it went up $100. Cool.
Why?
That's what I like. Because guess what? I know that's the purest, the best, and I know what I'm getting out of that.
That's right.
Right? I know I'm going to take that whole deer, and I'm going to bring it back here, and I'm going to get all my money's worth.
You drive it from there to here?
I'll cut it up. I'll do it there all in the field
Yeah.
and put it in coolers and bring it back here.
Wow. How many coolers?
160 Yeti.
Oh, big cooler. And I mean, your family can't eat that much meat
A year it will.
in a year. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm no elk killing motherfucker for another year. If I had an elk, we'd be cool. But fuck, I'm gonna have Cody bring me some ground elk because I didn't kill an elk again. this
Why?
year.
Why?
They're fucking the majestic animal, dude.
You can't do it,
I just can't do it. Not with a
Why?
bow.
You gotta be
There's-
a real man.
bro. That's like
one thing.
200 pounds of meat right there.
Oh, it's way more than that.
That's a lot more
No,
than that.
no, wait. After you kill
Way
it,
more than that.
there's more than 200 pounds of meat. How much?
How much did you pack out, Cody?
I don't know.
Wait,
Too
when did you
much.
get one, Cody?
He just got one.
Yeah,
Okay, wait. How big is
Where
the
were you?
elk?
Where were
The
you?
elk is 1,000 pounds
In the
Oh,
forest.
it's that big?
In the
I thought
I can't
that's like a
tell you.
moose.
in a fuck. No, a moose
It's
is way
a
bigger.
hunter's secret. Yeah.
That's right.
It's over there by Amesia Creek.
I'm curious what that looks like because obviously I don't have much experience hunting. So I'm like, all right, you get an elk tag, and you're pumped. Like, is it a raffle or does everybody get one?
No, you draw. So that's the problem with Colorado. Every fucking buddy gets one.
Oh, they did.
Not,
Okay.
not everybody. It depends on the season. Because you have to draw.
Bro,
you have to draw
bro,
first season
bro.
and fourth season. You can go OTC.
Everybody can get OTC.
second and third season. Correct.
How much is a tag?
57, 65, something like that.
Oh, wow,
In
that's
state
not-
bucks, 50 some.
I don't understand.
Are you fucking kidding me? You wouldn't pay $50 for a fucking.
Oh,
easy,
yes, I would. I
easy.
don't understand why you're not doing it.
Oh, it's hard. They're hard. The Majestics is fucking. I'm using this fucking.
I don't know what majestic
Machine right
means.
here.
What do you mean by majestic?
It's
You
like
can't
a
find 'em. You
unicorn,
can't
bro.
find 'em.
I saw one elk the entire
They're rare.
week.
She saw one elk the whole
Shit,
time
they're
he
always
was
running
there.
across C470. I almost hit one on the way up here.
Yeah, it's a place where you can't hunt, dog.
Oh, is that why? Okay.
Okay,
they're
well that's
smart
that's my
enough?
second
Yeah.
question. It's like, all right, you get this elk tag, and then it's like, all right, so
You gotta
there's-
put it in
there's
certain
certain
units.
areas.
Certain units where you can hunt over the counter,
Okay.
private land, not private land.
Got it.
Even me, I have a spot where I lease for a year to hunt these animals, right? I
They
pay
never
money.
go there. If you're an
And
elk,
they're-
stay the
so-
fuck away from that
so,
plot.
So
There's
there,
a killer hanging out
one
there.
time,
Yeah.
have I seen them the whole month? One
Oh,
time.
and you got to get close to him. What's your kill range with a bow?
Well, I have shot 87 yards at an odd ram and killed it.
Oh, really? Okay. You had to like
No.
make a trajectory? That's like a football field.
It's pretty large. It's pretty long. It's pretty far.
But an elk.
I'm like the Dusecki mans. When I pick
Cody,
up a bow, I'll kill it.
bow hunt as well?
A little bit. I like to
So
eat.
you have never killed an
There we
elk.
go.
If it's elk, I'll go right.
No,
for
no.
Yeah.
No, I've killed elk. I've been a three year dry spell. Could you imagine? That's like, to me, to a hunter, that's like not getting new pussy.
Yeah. Okay, we remember the subject we're not crossing, but we're going to talk about the elk. So the elk is a majestic
time
animal.
out. That's like not getting pussy ever again. Okay,
Okay, I got it.
or not
Okay.
seeing titties. How about that?
Yeah.
You can't see no titties. That's like looking at a Sears
So this
catalog.
is a sore subject for you.
It's horrible right now.
Okay, hold on for a second.
So
Does
how
an-
long do you have to wait for the next season? When is it? Next
September. A year.
Next September?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, when
shit.
did it end?
September. Year. It's
yeah.
September 2nd to September 30th
Okay, I
for
gotta-
archery.
So-
Archery's a month. Then it goes rifle. You get basically
So
4
you-
weeks
for archery, you
in
get a
4
week.
seasons rifle.
Damn,
Oh
that's
wow,
not
that's
as
not
long
much.
as I would think.
So does an elk die hard?
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
how many arrows? Sorry, PETA people out there. Fuck y'all. Fuck y'all.
Sometimes you can
Okay.
kill with one arrow, lethal shot. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna throw 2 in it.
So you're going for the heart, right? Or no?
lungs,
Lungs.
Vitals.
big ass vitals. You want to kill it, and it's gonna,
But
you
it's
know,
a strong animal that will run away.
100 to 150 yard, and then die.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'll drop 30 yards right there in
Yeah.
your tracks. Boom. It just depends.
And how do you get it out of there?
You gotta fucking pack that motherfucker out. Cafaro.
Now
pack.
that's the true hunter
Hey.
ability.
But like honestly, like I've done multiple different ways. I packed them out. I fucking brought in my ATV, put them on the sled, got it the fuck out. I brought in my truck right next to that motherfucker too, because I've been blessed to roll down the hill right to my truck. So when
Planned it
that's
that
the
way,
way,
huh?
that's the way you want to do it, right? Ideally, those motherfuckers, a high quarter, 100 pounds. How much you pack out, Cody?
I packed out 2 quarters.
Oh fuck,
I did 2 quarters in a meat bag last year, and I was like, "That was the dumbest thing I'll ever do. I'll never do that again."
yeah, you
Why?
Too
can't.
much.
But it's
You-
so
so
heavy.
You got to realize that's like 150 pounds
And you're just walking it on your feet out of the woods.
Yeah.
on your back. You carry it on your backpack. 150 pounds on your back in snow.
That's why Luke does cardio, bro. Got to be.
Even I don't do enough because it sucks. Look at that. A meat, it's dead weight,
Shut up.
In the nighttime.
and it cold as fuck. Tell them.
And then the bear attacks you, takes it from
Nah,
you.
they're hibernating
Yeah, I
right
think
now.
it was like 6 degrees or something at that time.
Man, you guys are men's men. You got
It's
high
just
sperm
stupid.
count,
Dude. Here's the
testosterone.
thing: why I love it though. Guess what?
What?
When the fucking market closed or the fucking grocery store doesn't have any fucking meat on the shelf, and because everybody fucking went out and the fucking people fucking bought up all the toilet paper, guess what? I'm cool.
Dude, my wife
I'm
came
cool.
back from the store the other day and she's like, it's kind of scary.
Yeah,
Ooh.
it's bad.
Yeah, no, look, you guys.
Here's the thing: I know.
We go to the office every day. We go to the office every day.
Here's
You
the
guys
thing.
are out there in the woods.
Here's the thing, dude. I just know my family's gonna be okay.
Well, shit, I'm bringing my family up here.
It's like Red Dawn up in here. When the shit goes down, guess what, motherfuckers?
Red
Hey, Luke.
All I
next
gotta do is
question.
hit this thing. I got a guy coming out here. What's up, motherfucker?
Next question, Luke. Can you train a couple buddies in the same way that you did in boxing with like firearms?
Life
and-
skills.
Man, I'm gonna tell you right now. I am not the expert about it, but I do know the right people to get you in touch with. I know enough to help you out and get you stolen. And like, hey, guess what? If some commies come here and try to fuck with us, we fucking them up, dog. I
That's
can
what I'm
show you.
talking
My guns are dialed. I'll always tell you shooting point.
My
dog.
wife literally says, when are you going to buy a gun?
She said that.
Yeah, I don't own a gun. When are you going
You
to
don't own a gun?
I don't own a gun.
You girls are.
Well,
are
excuse me.
owned.
I got 2 guns. Okay? And let me tell you something. Okay? But no, honestly, I
Right.
love the fact.
Here's the thing right now. Right now is the time where and I don't ever try to get political in the shit because I get some people that are across the table from me that we get into the shit and I don't ever try to get it. Here's what I say to the people that don't own a firearm is What happens to your family or you and your wife when somebody bad comes in your house with a gun and does bad things to you, wants to rob you,
We all die. Is what happens if we don't have one.
and you come out with a fucking Rambo knife? What happens?
No, that's true. No, I agree.
I mean, we joke, and here's a perfect example. I had a gun a few years back. Where when I lived a few years back, I would probably even say fucking 10 years back. This is what happened. We were down our first home we ever bought, me and my wife, down in Pecos and Broadway in the Barrio, right?
Oh yeah.
Where I felt comfortable for once. My wife was a minority, and then I move out here. Now I'm the minority, right?
Yeah.
And I go there, and we had an ADT security system up in this motherfucker because,
That's what I have.
Yeah, great system, right? Fucking thing goes off in the middle of the night. Fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm sleeping next to my.
So someone opened a door or a window.
It says front door. Boom, front door. I grab my Glock. I got my Glock right next to me. We're locked and loaded. What's up, motherfuckers?
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
I come down. We live in a tri-level. I come down. I'm on the top floor. I come down the staircase, and my door's right there. And I got a laser on it, a red light.
Yeah.
And this motherfucker is like, I'm trying to entertain the cat. It's going all over, shaking all over. I'm holding it with both my hands, and it's shaking all the fuck over. I can't control myself. I'm scared as fuck too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm talking.
Was there somebody there?
I'm better off throwing this gun down and just attacking this motherfucker and beating the fuck out of him, right?
Yeah.
Like that's how I'm thinking in
Can
my
you
head.
just imagine?
Throw that slap your leg. Left.
Right?
That guy picked the wrong house. Luke Cadillo.
Right?
50
But
UFC
yeah.
fights.
Shit. Oh,
But either way, so
Andy's armed.
So, Joe, I can't control my thing. Clear the house. Call 911. I told my wife, call 911. Somebody's in the house. She goes, are you going to shoot somebody? I'm like, fuck yeah, I am.
Yes.
She's like, no. And I'm like, and I'm ready to go, right? Am I going to hit that motherfucker the way I was aiming? I don't know.
Yeah.
Right? I hope so.
Right.
But that's what made me change my tactics at home.
Yeah.
I got a shotgun. I brought my shotgun upstairs, and I got my Glock. I'm fully armed. You don't want to know what I got. I have a shotgun now because I'm going to tell you right now. When
You
I
can't
have
miss
that
with the
feeling,
shotgun at 10 feet
it
away.
spreads.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Was there anybody there, by the way?
No,
What,
dude.
the wind just opened?
I don't know if it was the wind or if they got scared because they knew I got out. I mean, I don't know. I was yelling. I was screaming. I was like, what's up, motherfucker? Fuck. I mean, I was yelling. I was barking hard.
So remember to
My
lock your
bite,
front
I don't
door.
know if it would have hit or not.
Yeah.
But the cops came and they were like, hey, what happened? And I told them the scenario. And the cop told me, he's like,
Shotgun.
I would get a shotgun. Because I told him, I said, man, I never realized how hard it was to pull out a gun in a life untrained. And I'm not trained. I don't do it. I mean, I'll shoot pistols. I'll shoot guns
Totally
all the
different
time. It's way different when you wake up at a dead sleep and you know you're like some motherfuckers in your house that's
Life and death,
uninvited.
yeah.
It's different.
Yeah.
I was walking down the street and my neighbor has a sign that says, I won't call 911.
Cool. That's a good ass. That's a good ass sign, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good
But
ass
hey,
sign.
I live in the city still though, and that shit is like I in my alleyway.
Oh,
I got a dispensary and a liquor store, and like, hey, it was sweet when I was 25, you know. But
right
now-
down the road.
Yeah, now it's in my alleyway. Like
Now he's got a baby girl.
Yeah,
I got
now
a
you got a
2-year-old
kid.
daughter, and hey, when I was 26 with like 5 of my guy roommates who are all like 26, the door didn't even shut all the way, and so a couple times like random drunk people would walk into our house like at night, and we'd like. Like
What the fuck are you doing?
Right?
here?
What the fuck? Like, thankfully, like, hey, all right, get them out. No one got hurt, but it's.
It's different now.
I mean, literally 100 yards away from my house, and I live in the Highlands area, right? 100 yards away from my house, I see panhandlers and homeless people on the street, like on the way to work.
Addicts.
Yeah, and so in
Pedophiles.
that situation, it's like you don't want to be, you don't want to be, oh shit, I wish I would have, got my shotgun when this shit hits the
You
fan.
should. It's better to be prepared than not prepared. And that's why I say, Andrew, I'm not a guy that push guns. I'm not. Either you are for them or you're not. Here's the thing.
Oh, I'm totally Second Amendment, dude. I just don't own one.
Here's the thing. When push comes to shove, your boxing is going to carry you a long ways, but it ain't going to carry you all the way.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you got to be careful. I mean, with children, I don't.
Well, you know
have
what?
to.
That's when I actually stopped.
I have 2 of them right now.
I know. Aren't you worried that they're gonna? Do you keep them obviously safe?
Here's the thing, dude. I keep them safe. I keep them open.
Like for real, that's a gun.
It's a real live gun that I took out hunting today.
That's a pretty gun.
It's a nice gun.
How much does that cost?
Here's the thing with the guns. If you got to educate people about guns, Marcus has his own gun. He's 2.5. He knows it's a pirate gun. It's a fake gun.
Oh, thank God. I'm like, Jesus.
But I'm teaching him now.
Yeah.
Eva has a BB gun.
How old were you when you first got your BB gun?
I don't even know, but my real first shotgun, I still have it today. 870 Remington Express. My dad bought me.
Yeah.
I bet I was 12 years old, 13.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still have it. Here's the thing, dude. You just got to know and tell them that this is not a toy, and this is the thing. Yeah. Here's the thing. I get more afraid of when other kids come over, so I take all the guns in my gun safe.
Yeah.
I put them all away.
Yeah.
And I got guns where nobody can touch them but me.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like little kids, little, and they'll climb shit. So goddamn well, I got to put guns, some shit.
Safe. Yeah.
Like that's my biggest fear. I got to know who's coming over my house, when they're going to be out here. Nobody's going to come in here, or if they are, I got to put shit away.
Right.
You just got to know. I mean, responsible gun owner. That's just it. You got to be a responsible gun owner, and then you got to just teach people, and you got to know. Like,
but the fact, I think that sends a strong message. The fact that like you waking up out of a dead sleep at 2 a.m, who has a lot of reps at the range,
and you still be scared.
You're like, hey, you know what? I made that decision, to go to a shotgun, and to a guy, I'm like, oh man, a little bit of ego, like, oh yeah, I'll put the Glock behind my back.
I don't give a fuck. I got no shame in game.
But like inexperienced, right?
Yeah.
Where it's like, hey, listen, like have that humility. Where it's like Luke, the guy who's handling this stuff all the time. In that situation, you gotta use the right tool for the job.
Yeah. My deal is I have no shame in my game, and I know what I'm protecting.
Hey, you should ever thought about starting a militia, the Conifer militia. I'll give you a rank of colonel.
No, I'm not there.
You know that the Constitution allows communities to organize and defend themselves.
Oh yeah.
In case of
I'm
bear
going to tell you
population.
right now. I'm going to tell you right now. This fucking where sometimes this, I don't even know where this country goes sometimes.
Right.
But I just know that when push comes to shove, I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay. And I know the people that are around me that we're going to know we're going to be okay.
Well, they talk about knowing your neighbors and being friendly, and like, when shit hits the fan, it's about your network.
And this is a perfect example. And I know we've been on here for a minute, but here's a perfect example. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna say any names or anything. I have a person close by me, right? She is such a big like liberal and anti-gun, whatever.
Like in your community here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
like a neighbor.
Great friends with her. Great friends.
Yeah.
I love her. I do anything for her, obviously.
But she's naive.
But guess what?
What?
Who does she call every time?
She's scared?
Yeah. Who does she call every time when she has problems?
Little Hulk.
And guess what? She called me the other day and she goes, where you at? I need you. They're at my, I don't even want to say it. I said, call cops. Call the cops.
Oh, good luck. 3 hours later?
Yeah, call the sheriff.
Right.
Call the sheriff, dude. Here's the deal. I'm just so my whole deal is, look, man, I am all about this country. I really am. This whole
Wait, I'm all about the Constitution. I'm not all about what this country is right now.
Yeah, that's a good point right now. They've seen it. They've laid it out for us. They've seen it. and people that come in here and they try to fucking rebrand this whole fucking deal and redo things
It's
and
not going to work.
see how things are happening. I get it, man. My fear right now is, and with the whole gun deal, I drop my daughter off every day at school. And I just think, like, you know.
Oh, you can't think that way.
You know, like, I do. That's how I think.
Oh, man.
Because I'm always
alert.
I'm alert. I'm always looking at, like, what vehicles
What
are coming
grade is she in?
She's second grade, man.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, and I always think, like, you know, you get those phone calls, emails right away, like, you know.
Oh, I pity
you. But it's no different than them driving, your 18-year-olds driving down the road and somebody T-bones them.
I know.
It is.
I know. You can't think that way,
You
though.
can't.
You can't
But my mentality thinks that way because I'm always prepared for the worst.
Are you always carrying?
Huh?
Do you have a concealed
Yeah.
weapon? So you're always carrying,
Always.
basically. Where can you not carry?
Well, there's the places where you can't carry on schools,
Where are they?
You
like
can't-
generally,
Court.
Federal buildings.
federal buildings.
federal buildings. There's a lot of places you
Capitol.
can't carry. The places where most shit fucking will pop off.
Yeah.
And
That's
the
what
reason why.
sucks.
Yeah.
And then you can't carry if you're at a bar, if you have drinks. If I'm drinking, I can't carry. I can't even have a gun to buy me.
Right. Well, normally
Sometimes.
shootings happen where they know people don't have guns.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like schools
Yeah.
and churches.
Yeah, I'm all about bringing people in. I'm all about bringing vets into schools and giving them a job and doing it.
Me
You know, as long as they pass the exam. And here's the thing, dude. Me and you all of us have never been in combat, right?
Right.
Any of us can trigger and flip a switch.
That's right.
But generally, public, like, we care about most people,
Right.
right?
Right.
They are trained to do that too. That's what they do. I'm all about, like, hey, more protection, more better, I think.
Yeah. The more people carrying,
Well,
the
you know,
safer we are.
purpose is a valuable thing for people. You know, you got to feel like you have purpose.
That's why I don't know, man. It's a touchy subject for me because I'm all about it, and then I get it, the other side.
What's the other side?
The other side is, you know, nobody should carry. Nobody,
God.
but listen. Nobody should carry. You know, that's
Only the government
I'm not
should
saying
carry.
that's my point.
That's the other side.
But that's the other side, right? So they say that, right? But what happens? You know what I mean? Like, the black market is always going to be there.
They're out
People
there.
are going to get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're going to get it. Criminals are going to get it. They're going to do what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Right? So you're telling me when shit hits a fan and nobody has anything, like, everybody's fucked until somebody comes in with the proper.
Worst case scenario, how many rounds do you have in your house?
Yeah.
Rounds.
Oh,
Like, would you say hundreds or thousands?
it's a non-disclosure topic right
A
now.
lot. Okay, you have a lot.
I have enough to fucking fight.
A prolonged war.
It's different guns, different ammo.
Yeah,
you know what
I'm
I mean.
talking like, yes.
Here's the thing: like, so many people, I can only fire so many guns at a time. You know
Right.
what
That's
I
why
mean?
I'm bringing my family up, and all four
Yeah.
of us will grab a gun.
I got a couple guns that will blow a hole through a few people. So fuck them.
Like, what caliber?
Oh, I got a 50 cal. I got
What's that T-Rex gun? Blew out my eardrums.
yeah,
God.
yeah. I got
T-Rex
a
gun, is that like a
safari
custom?
gun, bro. That'll blow a fucking.
An elephant gun?
Dude, they'll blow the fucking bejesus, disintegrate motherfuckers. You know what I mean?
Disintegrate.
You know what I mean? Like, I'll be shaking, but like I said, hits something, you're fucked.
This is 9 News. I have reported that, unfortunately, an intruder was disintegrated.
He was here somewhere.
See this,
Oh, fuck.
this area? Yeah.
Oh, man. But anyways, boys,
Have we had a good time tonight?
did you guys have fun?
Oh, my God. You're
I told you, man. Don't trip. Just appreciate. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, hey, all I had to worry about is, hey, testicle 1 to testicle 2. You know what I mean? We're all good, bro.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm excited. I'm glad that you guys came down. I really am. I appreciate you guys. Where can people find you at? Like, they want to get down and, like, hey, I want to get my life straight, or I want, hey, me and my fiance want to get a house in this crazy ass town in Denver or Colorado. Do you guys do anywhere else, or do you guys
all 50 states except for New York.
Yeah.
I don't
We lived
believe
in
you.
all 49.
No shit, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Oh, this is
And
perfect for
every
you.
kind of loan, anywhere.
This is perfect for you. Then,
Bad
'cause-
credit,
And
good
let me
credit.
tell you, my pitch right now is that, yeah, interest rates may be, climbed up, but right now is when you get your plan together, right? Right now is when you utilize our time and get your ducks in a row. Because when the market comes back and everyone wants to buy, that's when it's like you can't get your ducks in a row. You don't have enough time. And so you have to be ready. You already have to,
if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready.
Yeah, you got to be locked and loaded
Trial
and
run,
ready,
baby.
and ready to shoot.
Do your trial run right now,
Yep.
Trial
And so,
run.
like, hey,
We'll either
it doesn't
get you
cost
approved
you
or tell
anything,
you how.
right? It's like, hey, if you don't like what we say, if you don't like the plan, it's like, tell us to
Go ahead.
down sand.
Tell them to fuck off.
Yeah.
Tell
See
you all
later.
fuck off, right?
Right.
But here's the thing. I think the biggest thing is people to come out to reach out to you is like they're more scared of, man, I got a bad credit report, or hey, I don't make this much money, or I don't have no money saved. That's a perfect plan right now. I think that's the majority of people.
Knowledge is power. You got to
Because-
know what's going on.
Yeah.
Hey,
and
listen, you'd be surprised. If me who didn't have a pot to piss in could like figure out a strategy to buy a house and then leverage that, like anybody can. I truly believe that. That's why I'm passionate about it.
Hey, if I could do it, anybody can do it.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's
You
true.
just gotta fucking know.
You
find
just
a
got
white girl.
to
Actually, you just got to know me. Just know me.
Hey, no,
Or
Amy,
marry a white girl. That's the two options you got.
best whitetail I ever
No,
ran.
Amy.
Which, by the way, like Kalena's always been on top of it because every time rates drop, I always reach out to her.
Yep.
I'm like, hey, Kalena, you want to refinance? She's like, I already did. I'm like,
She's on it,
good.
bro.
She's good.
No,
Oh,
she
she is a G.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, like she is on the shit, locked in, straight fucking. Me, I'd be like 9,
But you
9%. Oh shit, let's do this shit. No,
But you don't have to. You know, because you got her.
I don't. Here's the
I
thing.
get it. I don't have to be a shopper because my wife does.
She does,
and
yep.
she don't got to worry about X because I do it. It's
Yeah.
a great relationship. You can't-
Me and her, you know what they say, opposites attract. We fucking are opposites.
Oh my God, so true. So she takes care of the financing, and you take care of the intruders.
She takes care of the financing, everything else. I take care of dirty diapers and that pussy.
That's it. It's very simple. And you know, my daughter couldn't agree with you more, man. It doesn't matter about smarts. They just got to be a man.
Yeah, I'm a man. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm a
You're
man.
a full-on man. That's
Fucking
what we got
straight.
in common.
Yeah,
he
we
might
are.
be 2.
Yeah, you definitely do, dog.
Okay.
Stay away from my bathroom, my upstairs.
Well, I'll tell you, a small
fuck.
world is your wife went to high school with one of our real estate agents in Southern California.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Jeff Kim is his name, and they're buddies in high school. And
Oh,
so-
no shit. Did you
It's
tell
a
her?
small world.
Yeah.
Did you tell her that?
Eric, oh yeah.
She better not sleep.
None.
I can see
If she's living with that motherfucker, I'll be good. We're not friends no more.
That would be the most shocking thing in the world to me.
He better be Chinese.
He was a virgin when he was married, so you don't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, right. Motherfucker better be Chinese or something. He might be
Korean.
He better be called Little Kim, Little D. Oh fuck! I love you guys, man. I'm
you,
so
bro.
glad. Where can they find you at, Matt?
Yeah, you know what? Just find us at Collett and Scripter on Facebook or Instagram, or just online. We're at PRMG is our company that we work for, and give this guy a call. Too.
PRMG.
Yeah. So
Just
reach
call
out.
up
You know,
Andrew Scripter.
And if you guys can't find them, dude, holler at me. I'll send you the direct link. Their cell phones. Damn it.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all good, man. These guys are the real deal. They're like, honestly, they're my people. And you know how my people are. They good. So on that note, I appreciate you guys all listening. We're heading for Nestor's birthday party tomorrow. I'm headed to Nebraska after that. There's going to be blood. We out.